Hi guys. Sorry about the air conditioner noise, but it's y'all's gonna have to live with it this time, cause it's too hot to not have one of them on. I turned the other one off and I turned that one down, so it'll be going on and off. It's the last minute pop up again. Y'all know how it works around here. Go back up here and see y'all just made it. Hi Kobe.
Hey, Brenda.
Hi Bill.
Hey,
Windows,
Southern.
sister. Sorry Kobe.
I was saying hey to Southern.
Hi Craig. DJ. How are you, kiddo?
Hey, Daniel.
There's the other TJ and Daniel. Ah, Winters, and get your tail up here. You don't have any excuse. And yes, Craig, I did really good today. That was the first time in a long time. I went in and came out with 1,000 ahead. I count that as a win-win situation on that one. So
Did
now,
Jane have a good birthday, Brenda?
oh, it wasn't my birthday. I just went to the casino today because it was so hot in this trailer. I said, I'm getting out of here. So I did. And it turned out good. I usually lose my butt, but no, Wendy, I ain't rich. But it's going to pay for me to get some more contacts and an eye visit and some glasses. Send you half.
I'll
I
take the other half.
actually for the nap. I stayed a little longer, so sorry, Kobe.
I said I'll take the other half.
Man, it was hot today. I know that. When I come out of the casino, my truck was
Mm-hmm.
104, and it was like, I should have stayed longer. Randy, I don't
Hey,
believe y'all.
Randy.
My two dear friends. It's been a long time.
How
Yeah,
you doing?
excuse it. I'm getting storms too, so you'll hear some thunder in the background. I'm just crossing my fingers. I went ahead and had to plug my computers in, so hopefully I don't get struck by lightning. Knock on wood.
Hope you're doing well, Randy.
Yeah, it's been a long time no see. Might need your big speakers. Well, you might. You might need some earphones on too. Doing good now. That's good. Well, my allergies about killed me for a week, and today's the first day that they hadn't bothered me much. I figured they'd go crazy with the wind blowing the way it was, but maybe it's because this front was coming in, or everything's starting to finish blooming out, or something. I don't know what it was, but I couldn't wear my contacts for. Well, I took them out before I left Jan's. So I left in Sunday, so I guess I took them out Saturday because I couldn't really stand it. And I didn't put them back in till this morning.
I like your background.
Marilyn Monroe.
No, I like your background picture.
Yeah, that's my Colorado mountains. That's one of my favorite places to be right there. I have
My
missed it
profile picture is just Maryland.
to go back this year, and I ain't got there yet. That's in the fall. In that picture.
My picture is just Marilyn Monroe. Randy said, "How are you and Jan doing?"
Well, I'm doing pretty good, Randy. I guess I'm surviving. That's about it. Jan didn't come in, did she? Jan's did.
Uh-uh.
I was at Jan's till, but I left there Sunday. It was her birthday weekend. We had a big birthday party for her on Saturday. And of course, we had a blast as usual. And we done a birthday live Saturday night, late night. Kept her up late.
Did she have a good birthday though?
Oh yeah, yeah, we had a blast. Might be going to Colorado in the fall. It's beautiful in the fall. I love the fall colors up there. Lots of yellows. But I like to be there in the summer when it's so freaking hot here. That's what's killing me. We was live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, yeah, we was, Wendy. Two lives on Friday on top of that. One on Thursday, two on Friday, and one on Saturday. And Jan says she's celebrating for the rest of the month, too. Look, we lost Kobe. We were taking an RV trip in the fall. That'd be cool, DJ. Hi, Bobby. How are you? Got one hand as big as a basketball. Gout sucks. Oh, wow, Bobby. Yeah, that does. Were you out, Wendy? You don't never get wore out on lives, girl. Who you trying to kid? Get your booty up here, woman. You and LW both. But I know he's lurking in the background somewhere. Hey, there's that sexy man. He got a shirt on tonight.
Hey, brother, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just to say hello, I got those also in my ear, and she just laughed at what you said. So,
Sea ticks. So you said sea ticks?
no.
Oh, they suck.
uh,
Yeah, I know,
um,
Greg. That's the way it's been here.
Bob,
Well, you better hurry up, Winders. I may not last long.
yeah,
Yes. I said, watch Brenda mention you have your shirt on.
yeah. No, I'm on the phone with Dad right now, and
Got it.
yeah, she literally told me right before I come up, Walter mentioned how you have a song.
Well, I wasn't going to go live because we've been having storming weather. We've had Oklahoma City is actually getting 85-mile-an-hour winds and hail in the city right now.
uh,
Just it just came over about 7 miles from me, so I've gotten lucky and missed it. But it's still been having a lot of lightning and a little bit of rain. But the
yeah, no, I get that. I mean, that sucks, but hey, it's good it missed you, so yeah.
yeah, I would just well, I don't like having my computers all plugged in when there's so much lightning around because you never know. And I told Wendy, I said, I gotta wait until it dies down some before I'm going to trust plugging them back in. And I was down to about 40% on both of them, so I've taken a chance when they hadn't done it. There's still some out there, but it's not as bad as it was.
Okay. Like that. Yeah, I get that, but I did. I mean, this time of year, I did worry about going live because you never know what will happen. So,
Are you getting any of that flooding in your area?
No. I wish not right now. Knock on wood. Yeah.
Well, I hope you and Des both are doing good as far as that flooding goes, because it was looking like it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I got you. But no, we're doing good for now anyway. So yeah.
Hey, Joanne, how are you? Good to
Um,
see you, lady. I didn't share it out, but Wendy said she did, so I thought maybe y'all see it.
yeah. Hey, Joe, good to see you. Welcome.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was 104 when I got in my truck from the store today and got back to the RV, and it was 89 in here, and it was like, that was with both air conditioners running. It was like, golly. Like, I want to turn around and go back where it's cool.
Yeah.
I was afraid I'd lose all my money if I went back, so I just stayed here and suffered.
Yeah, I got you.
That really sucks, Bobby. Hope it gets better soon. I'm happy to see all you guys in here. I didn't really figure probably have very many show up being this late at starting it, especially. But
Yeah.
you can come join us. I'm surprised you're even still awake, woman.
Yeah. I believe it or not, I was gonna go to my room right before I saw you were going live. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, DJ. Hi, Mike.
Uh, Hey, I mean it's no problem, but I like talking to you. I mean, really. Yeah.
Well, it's always good to see you show up.
Yeah.
It's for Stampy.
Yeah.
So, what has everybody been up to? Did y'all all have a good weekend? We just partied all weekend.
Uh,
Let's see, there was, of course, Jan and Kevin, and then there was Ilk and Aram, Jason and Beth, and oh gosh, I can't think of their names. There's a young couple that I hadn't met before, but they lived just down the road from Jan. I cannot think
yeah,
right now.
I agree. Yeah, no,
Gary and Susan came.
no, we actually had my niece's birthday party on Sunday, so we did have family come down for that. So yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So she turned 7 on Monday yesterday. So yeah. Yeah,
It's always good to have family around.
it is. It really is. Uh, uh,
don't see mine very much, but I talk to them quite a bit as far as on the phone or, of course,
Mm.
social media. My kids don't. They don't know how to talk on a phone anymore. It's either text or through Facebook. That's how
Yeah,
I can talk to mine anymore.
huh, yeah, I got you.
If they
Mm.
ain't working, that's what they're doing.
Mm.
Linda, 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 there she is. Come on in.
Hey Linda, how you doing? Good to see ya.
Linda, what have you been up to?
Mm. Mm.
There's Winder's back.
Yep. Mm.
All right, Craig.
I could like them, but mm.
So in, Bobby Sampy. Hey there, DJ and Craig. And Windy, Windy, Windy.
Yeah.
Honey, honey, honey.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, there's not much excitement around here other than just the same old
Yeah.
trying to survive. And now it was fighting the cold in the winter. Now it's fighting the heat in the summer. So
Yeah, no, I got it. Hey, Gandalf, good to see ya. Mm.
uh, just watching the storms. We had 5 of them today. Wow, Linda. Stay safe, girl. We're having one right now, but I've been lucky. It's just about 7 miles from me that it's clipping the edge of them. So I've just had the lightning off of what I've been getting.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, this crazy phone just killed me.
Mm.
Or when you go from an iPhone to an Android, it's hard to get used to. I'm always
Yes.
I'm always screwing something up. I cannot keep it straight.
Trust me, I know how that is.
Sorry, I was answering a text.
Yeah, no, you're good.
My bodyguard is talking to me.
Of course.
William Girl Hobbies, how are you? What's the next step to freedom? Well, I don't even know anymore. I done give up on that one.
Uh,
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just trying to free the redbirds.
Hmm. Uh,
I think the biggest thing we can all do is just love each other and be kind and make everybody
yeah,
smile. That's all we need to do instead of everybody arguing all the time.
yeah, I definitely agree with that, but I do. I mean, there's a lot of negativity in the world, and we need to put out as much positivity as we can.
Exactly. Exactly. I try to do that everywhere I go and every day because there's not enough of it out there.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I think if everybody would learn how to smile at each other and say hi and just be friendly, it would make the whole world a whole lot of difference. People get sour and they just can't do it.
yeah, no, I got it. I mean, that's what I try to do every time I'm here on YouTube is be that one positive poster in someone's day just because everyone needs that. I mean, like, well, you know me, but unless you get me angry, I don't get angry that easily. So,
Yeah, me neither.
yeah.
It takes a lot, but then you want to get out of my way when you do because when I'm mad, I'm mad.
Oh, yeah. Same here. So, definitely, if you
That's
will
about once
me,
a year, maybe.
yeah, definitely, if you will me, try to stay on my good side. uh, because I could tell you this in the past, not even, not even the past, like 3 months, I've had two people get on my bad side and they got me angry enough to make me mad. So, yeah.
Exactly, Wendy. Sorry about that. Northern girls said, besides growing food, we need to do the things. Exactly. Which I didn't get to grow anything this year with all the moving around I've been doing, and I'm sick about that because I miss my food, my garden stuff.
Mm.
All sugar and spice. Well, Craig,
Uh,
it's better. Well, I'm not gonna say that, Craig. I'll save that one for later.
well, let me just say, it's good to have a nice mix of both. Some people go heavy on the spice.
All right, Northern girl. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. A lot of people don't even say hi in the chats anymore, and that's to me that's sad because what are you on here for? If you're just gonna be an old sourpuss, why are you even bothering to come in? Other than if you're just trying to bring everybody else down because you are. It's to me, I got on here to make friends and be happy, not to be sour and try to make everybody else
Yeah,
put everybody else in a bad mood.
definitely. I mean, no, especially on YouTube itself,
Yeah.
there, there is a lot of negativity with like trolls and all that. Just in be that one like for someone you might not know that, but being that one positive influence can help.
Exactly.
Hey, Tom,
I,
glad to see you.
you see these videos sometimes of people buying groceries from other folks in the store, things like that, to try to uplift people. I think
Yeah,
it's great. If you can afford to help somebody that way, it's fantastic. But even if you can't, that smile can go a long ways if you just share a smile with somebody because they may be having a bad day and need it, you know.
yeah, no, I mean, you don't know what people go through in their day to day, but definitely give it a smile doesn't cost you anything.
Hi,
So,
Jennifer. Yeah,
yeah,
actually, it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown. So always
yeah,
I got laugh lines all over my face. Cause that's all I'm ever doing if I got the chance.
uh,
Exactly, Northern Girl. Wednesday, Brenda, I am that person who starts convoys with people in the grocery store. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I mean, there's you don't realize how many sad people is really in the world until you can just, as an example, stand in Walmart and look at the people that comes in there and the expressions on people's faces. If you can change that into a positive thing and make them happy, then I feel like I've done my part. Tom said, "You're right, DJ. A warm
yeah,
smile, kind word goes a long way." Exactly, Tom.
yeah, definitely, Tom.
High five.
Yeah,
Hi,
definitely.
Jeff.
Yeah,
And Jeff always makes us laugh with some of his one-liners.
uh,
Joanne says, "I love to smile and laugh." Me too, Joanne.
yeah, so do I. I mean, really, so do I, Karen.
Life is too short to not enjoy it.
Yeah.
It says she loves to smile and dance. Yep, me too. When you said you
Uh,
start with a sale price or whatever, end up talking for 30 minutes and it's awesome. Yeah.
yep, and there was one guy who definitely
Hey, Matt.
makes smile. Hey, Matt, glad to see ya.
Yeah, Craig, some people do. But to me, if that's the way they want to be, then they shouldn't be in the public more or less. To me, I mean, or especially on here trying to cause drama in everybody's channels and all that. It's like if you can't be happy, I don't I don't do drama. I don't like any of that kind of stuff being on my
Yeah,
channel.
neither
If you
do
can't
I.
have a good time, it ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't like drama, but unfortunately, this past weekend, someone saw it.
Tom said, I always smile. It makes everyone wonder what I'm up to.
Yeah, yeah, no, Tom, definitely that's with me too. Like, I have the sort of smile that will make you think, what is he planning?
I yell at
Okay.
all the time. Uh, Brad in the basement. I don't know you. You haven't been in chat. You're gonna have to come in chat if you want to join my panel because I don't let anybody up here I don't know, and I haven't seen no face. Chris,
Yeah.
I don't know which Chris you are, so same goes there. You got to show your face and be in the chat first. Appreciate y'all trying to come in, but it ain't happening. Not on my channel. Joseph, I can't see enough of your face to know who you are. And if you haven't been in the channel, been in the chat, it's not happening, guys.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
not doing no bad stuff in my channel. You can forget it.
I mean, let's take this for example. Those guys in the basement right now are trying to get home set down. I mean, really, that's the worst thing you could do. No. But, yeah, no, definitely I would put it like this. If you're gonna start drama with someone, don't make it me because I will call you out on it. I had to do that this weekend with someone who tried to start something with me, and I'm not happy at all. Let's say that.
Exactly. Linda, there might be water in this basement. I just kicked 3 of them out, so they might have grounded. I don't know. They ain't coming on my panel if I don't know them. You know how
Yeah,
that works around here.
yeah.
Appreciate the subscription, but
Hey, Yipple.
get back now if you want.
What's up, Yipple? Glacia?
That's cool, DJ. Jipper, how you doing? Yeah, Bill. I mean, Bill's right. Matt, have you tried that drone out yet? Go in. We get wild enough without trolls. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, Yipple, whatever.
That's what I said, Jeeper.
Whatever, dude. I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been hiding?
You making some good wine, Bobby? Well, you might have to share some of that.
Yeah. Hey, Blue Bob, Greg.
Appreciate you coming in. Mr. Bob, how you doing, Bob? Good to see you. Didn't expect you in at this time of night, though. Oh, Tom, thank you.
Nice.
Becoming a new member. I appreciate that, Tom. I hope you and all is doing all right, Bob.
Bob, shut your mouth.
DJ has a shirt on it. Everybody's been commenting about DJ having a shirt on, Bob. That's the first thing I said.
You guys realize I did have a live tonight, right? I have to dress up for my live.
He's just trying to be nice on my channel. Even though I tell him he's sexy every time I run into him on panel and he don't have one on.
Yeah, I know, brother. Trust me. You said that tonight. Oh, man.
But it makes you laugh every time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Joey's like, I thought you looked different.
Yeah, Joey. Yeah.
That's
Funny.
The DJ is shirtless on daytime live and clothes on at late night. B-Man said DJ just needs Brenda to contain herself. If he takes his shirt off, she won't be able to take it. Bob said, Miss Brenda, I am up giving all the meds. She has a dental appointment at 7:30. Yuck. Yeah, I bet, Bob. Well, I hope it all goes well.
Yeah.
I said, I made sausage and cheesy eggs, called it a winter special. Going no, Steve.
Okay, man. I was trying to refrain from doing something else, but okay.
Just
We,
slap him back, DJ.
yeah, I'm about to.
Someday I will make enough to share. Well, you better, Bobby. Because someday I'm going to see you at a meetup and you better have something to share. I like to try to homemade, but I don't find it in the store I like.
uh, hmm.
Just smash that thumbs up hard, ring her bell, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Love you, Linda. Thank you, dear. DJ gets a cast iron skillet and I get a watermelon. I think I'm still winning the big.
Yeah.
That did suck.
Whatever, Matt.
Contain yourself, Brenda. I'm always contained, Joanne. You know that. Bob said, "Be Matt, we are doing okay. Thank you for asking." Linda said, DJ, hey, you on the panel, hog.
Uh-huh.
I think I already did for this month, Wendy. Yeah, I've already done them for this month.
Hmm.
Lisa was here last week and I didn't have any done then. Well, and I expected El Canero to bring me some of that black cherry wine that he made at the meetup when he came to
Hmm.
Jan's this weekend, and he didn't bring none of that either. I was upset with him and chewed him out. It was like, that's the only wine I found so far that I liked, and that was some good stuff. But he didn't bring none.
Yep.
Jason is a slacker. Yeah, he was. I will admit he did bring some other stuff, but
Hmm.
you know, I don't do the moonshine or that type of stuff, and I don't remember now what the wine was that he brought, but it didn't sound very good, so I didn't even try it. I said I'll make biscuits and gravy. Call it a job. It's Jeff. Yeah, Joanne, it's been hot here too. Dark. There you are.
Hey, go was there. No, my
Tried to find the channel earlier, and I had so much trouble finding it. So I'm gonna put it on a tab right now, so I don't have no problem later.
yep. I'm gonna head off to bed. I will talk to y'all little.
All right, DJ, we love you.
Love you
Be
too.
safe out there.
You too.
Keep that gorgeous smile going. Dark is in the house. Yes, he is. And there's Tony. Wanted to say hi on your way to bed. I started to say, what are you still doing up? For somebody that gets up so early, and especially on a weekday. What are you up to, Dark? Yeah, Linda, they've been getting some storms in Florida quite a bit. I'm almost glad I'm not there right now. Wonder where John is hiding. There's not much telling. He's probably already in bed. But then again, we know how John does. He says he's going to quit doing that late night stuff. Next thing you know, he's on your live till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And Dark is still holding out with some big bags of burritos for you, Wendy. DJ leave to do his OnlyFans? Well, might have been. Hey, girl.
Hey, sis.
It's
Can you
about
hear
time.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I have my fan on super high and you got your air conditioners on, so I don't know.
I know.
Hope y'all can hear us, but
Just
we got
gotta
to stay
live with
cool.
it. It's summertime. We gotta have some air.
Mm-hmm.
You be saying normal time to go to bed around 11 and get up at 5:30. Well, Tony, you're late. You already been up an hour past your bedtime.
He's pulling a Jan.
Yeah.
Dark, you'll be all right. Bless your heart. You'll be all right.
Poor baby.
Poor thing.
Good night,
Good
Bob.
to see,
Take
good to see
care.
everybody in here.
Hope Noah feels better tomorrow.
Definitely. Good night, Bob. We love you, hun. We love Nala. Tell her we said so.
You've been working on your new promotion. Cool. All right. What's your promotion?
I don't know that I want to know what his new promotion
Do we really want to know what it is?
Probably not. First ask, is it does it have a rate? Like, is it rated? Is it I mean, this is the late night, so anything pretty much goes, but it's good to see everybody in here. There's not been hardly anybody going live since we tore the weekend up. Oh my gosh. It's like we wore everybody out or we're wore out. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Well, I was wore out. Dang, I slept on and off all day yesterday and went to bed and still went to bed early.
Yep, you've been going to bed early, but I can guarantee you're wore out because you had to travel too. Plus, you had a in-person, shenanigans.
Yeah, we did.
So I guarantee you, I'd be still sleeping after the weekend.
Well, that was why I was napping yesterday because it was like, dang gum. I was really smooth out between the staying up late, getting up early, and then that 5-6 hour driving yesterday or Sunday.
It made me think. It made me stop and think how the hell I did those live streams back to back to back, like 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Like late nights that were like freaking 5 to 9 hours. Like, how did I even do that? I can't do that anymore. There's no way.
Doctor said it's a place where only women are allowed to go in.
Oh, okay. This is your new promote. Okay. Okay.
Hopefully in my house. Who knows? Well, Bobby, if you wasn't trying to drink all that wine at one time, you wouldn't be about to pass out outside.
Bobby.
Can't believe we kept Jan up for that late 3 nights in a row. We wasn't keeping Jan up. I tell you, I was ready to crash too. But Jan was the one that was firebug.
Hey, that's what replays are for. I said that already once this week. Okay. So Jen can blame us all she wants to, but I'm pretty sure she took over. She hijacked my live stream on Thursday. Then she hijacked Brenda's late night on Friday. And then they did theirs on Saturday. And she was kind of getting worn out at that point.
Good night, Tony. Well, she still stayed up till like 1, I think.
Yep. So we didn't make her.
But she was crashing on the couch a couple of times there during the day.
I had a blast though. That was good. That was good.
I have a nice coworker who is taking me under her wing and keeps throwing things on my table. I'm fortunate to have her there and at my disposal. Well, good for you, Dark. I hope you're throwing some things back.
Wow, okay.
Bobby said the wine is good. Well, I wouldn't be drinking it if it wasn't good, Bobby. He said, last night it rained so much I showered outside, plus got my clothes washed. Uh-huh. Linda's on fire tonight. Linda's on fire every night.
Linda. My throat is like scratchy. I don't know if it's from pollen. It's so weird. Like my throat hurts.
Yeah, it is. So that's what we've been dealing with all weekend. I said, it's an office job, you turds.
I guess the dry, hot, freaking
Yeah.
wet we're having.
And whatever's blooming out will cause it. I'm not reading that one, Jeff.
I'm not reading it out loud either. I don't ever read his comments out loud, you know.
I always read it first before I
Right.
say it.
We'll let the chat.
Kind of like John's used to be. You always read it before you said it.
John has gotten so lame in chats now. He's becoming a like superstar.
Yeah.
And now he doesn't
Out
pull
his nice side.
his chat shenanigans are getting lamer. Like he'll say a couple of jokes and he'll leave without even saying bye or anything. And we're like, okay. He starts the party, but he don't finish it.
He'll stir the pot.
Yeah, he stirs the pot. Yeah.
Let somebody else finish it for him. Practice is to the heart. The Wiggies would have read it. Yeah, he probably would have, Linda.
He's probably lurking. Well, no, it's midnight. Yeah, he's probably lurking.
Too.
Or he's probably been sleeping on that. I don't know. I ain't heard
Good
from him.
night, Craig.
Good night, Craig. Thank you for being here. Hey, Jennifer. I got this fan blowing on me. It's also aggravating my allergies, too. It's making my eyes water.
Yeah.
I guess it's blowing all the dust.
Don't get at your face.
It's not. It's kind of like catty cornery, cockeyed, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, mine bad. I thought I was getting another eye infection, so I took my contact out. I thought Sunday morning, I'm going to put one in to drive home. So I put a new one in, and that thing just kept getting worse and worse. And it was like, oh my God, did I put it in backwards or what? So I took it out, brand new one, and it had a tear right down the middle of it.
Oh no!
I all screwed up. It's like, well, that was the only one I had with me, so it's like I'm driving without it.
Oh,
fine.
Well, I'm glad you made it safely.
Wiggins is getting his beauty sleep. He needs all the beauty sleep he can get, Linda.
I know, right?
Heard that. Oh my God, Heard That is here.
Heard That. I love that name. I do.
I do too.
I love that. Is the best channel name ever. Heard That.
Guys.
So awesome.
And Linda's asking Bob if he needs somebody to tuck him in. Linda's available. For 2 a.m. here, so tired, but the house next door was broken into and destroyed at midnight, and I'm in the country. Took a third hour for the police to get here, and it was 5 minutes too late. Wow. That's sad, Jennifer. Stay safe, girl.
Yeah, I totally, I get you on that. It takes the police to get to a situation. It takes them so long. I mean, the situation's already done, over and done with, and it's like, oh gosh.
Jeff is changing his name again.
Sounds me crazy.
They caught them down the road, but because they didn't see them commit the crime, they legally can't charge them unless I'm a witness and give all my info and go to court. It's messed up. Yeah. And that sucks because they don't know who did it, who ratted them out.
That's why it's good to have cameras, y'all. But here's the thing: we had the my situation, and where they got up in our subfloor, Brenda.
Really?
They got up in the subfloor and they chewed our security camera wires twice. Twice we had to resplice them, but we didn't know until we needed to look at the footage. Like when that package went missing, remember?
Yeah.
That I ordered or whatever. And so we didn't even know. So always, if you have a security camera, make sure you check it regularly for situations like that.
Of course. Tom said, heard that. Hurting Brenda and Winters is worse than hurting feral cats.
What?
Tom said, hurting Brenda and Winters is worse than hurting feral cats.
Sure, Tom.
Darcy said, isn't it a conscience
Coincidence is what he tried to
that every time Winters pulls up to the panel, John Wiggins comes out of the woodworks and makes his way in?
Michael Meyer vibes. That's true story, though. I mean,
It usually happens that way.
Seen it happen.
So I'm stuck living here by myself with all this crap. The owners live in another province, and the police can't go in the house to investigate and look for evidence without the owner's permission. That sucks, Jennifer. So they have to find the owner's info who never moved in yet. They get permission to go on the property and file a report. Well, hopefully it all works out, Jennifer. Joey said, I check my cameras all the time. Deb says seconds matter when cops are minutes away. Yeah.
Asking me about my wiener. But that's true. Seconds do matter. True. Like I have had to deal with intruders in my yard and, stuff like that. And it's like you call them 90% of the time they're at the freaking gas station right down the road, hanging out, drink coffee, just hanging out. Anytime you go in that gas station, they're there. But then when I call them for a situation, it's like an hour and a half before they get here. And the main police department is literally like 10 minutes from my house.
Most of the time they're not very far away, but it takes them forever to freaking get there.
And then when they get here, it's like, oh, you had an intruder. Oh, well, they're not here now. Obviously, they didn't start a freaking bonfire and start camping out to wait on you. They're gone. I could have done been laying here, injured or worse.
Yeah, they said if they caught them, if they'd gotten there 5 minutes earlier, they would have caught them and charged them.
Exactly.
Well, I'm probably a half mile from the police station here in this town, and I guarantee you, I'd be lucky if they'd be here in 2 hours.
It's ridiculous. And because I have been really good friends with some police officers, and one was actually one of my bestest friends for years, and we don't even talk anymore. But I can tell you, most of the time when their beat is dead, they have nothing going on or whatever, they go hang out somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's usually too far from where they should be.
Yeah.
In case of an emergency. And so I witnessed it so many times where they have this certain gas station or the certain place where they just hang out and they sit and they chat and whatnot. And then they get a call and they have to rush, and it takes them, 5 times longer to get to the location that they need to go because they were too busy screwing around. And
well, ours is a volunteer.
That's how they do it in the county, anyway.
Yeah, and this little one, the ones over at the county seat are paid, but I think they've only got 2 or 3 of them over there. So if ours is not available, that's where they come from. Is from over there.
Right. Windows cameras with audio video 4 sides of the house. Please come within 1 minute of calling.
Joanne said, do like me, Jennifer. I sleep with 3 pew-pews in my bed. I have a reputation. I don't play with that shit. Or play that shit.
Well, and that's a good thing too, and I get that, but you also have to realize for like a situation where, you know, if you live alone and you don't really go out of your house, like, you know, when I do my live streaming, it's pretty far away from my house and it's in the dark. I have to have my security lights and my camera and making sure all that's working, and I have to have my protection beside me. You know, somebody can come out of the woods in a minute,
Yeah,
and skip on me, and it's not going to be hard for them to get into where I'm at. You know what I mean? Just saying. So I am always on alert, even when I open the door to even go out to the fridge or whatever. I'm high alert.
I don't even go out to my truck here because it's always around me. So it's once
And
it gets dark, everyone stays in the house.
And I have those solar lights that I have going across like pretty much all of my fence line, but sometimes they don't pop on until you pass them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go up on them, they should come on, but they don't. It's like you're already past it, and then it pops on. And I'm like, okay, well, somebody could have been behind me. So I still have to kind of look at all angles when I go out there, because it's still pretty dark.
You know, I guess I've been lucky here at this place because we've never had any kind of trouble at this place. I got more leery, after the funeral and with locals knowing that, I was going to be up here by myself, but I haven't even had anybody attempt to come up day or night so far that I know of anyway.
Yeah, just always, be prepared for anything and know your surroundings. You're a smart woman. I'm sure you would karate kick a mofo. I know how you
There
do.
is a couple of shotguns in here that will find your name if you decide to try to come in my door. I guarantee you.
Exactly.
It said illegal in Canada to have a pew-pew unless it's for hunting, and can only have them and use them during hunting season and only for hunting. I'd heard that before, Jennifer, which is,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's in a way it's sad, but sometimes it might help too.
See, that's crazy. It's only for hunting, but if you're being hunted, you can't use it?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
It wouldn't make no difference to me.
I wouldn't care if it was against the law or not. If somebody comes up on me and my life is in danger, there you're out. I don't give a damn about any laws at that point.
Darcy Winters hardly ever go out, so she doesn't need any type of security.
Yes, I do. I go out more than you know.
She never leaves her house.
Brenda don't even know how often I leave. I don't leave that often, though, that's for sure. But anyhow. Dark wants to keep tabs.
Linda said in Canada you have to carry a pew-pew because of bears or bucks.
And Linda, yes, definitely solar lights are great. People say you have too many. I know. I'm constantly ordering more. Like I can't tell you how many my fence line. It's insane. But you have to have some kind of lighting that lights up, motion lighting or something like that.
The woman handling you all the time.
Hey Dave, what's up, dear? How you doing?
Jen said, we can't even defend ourselves. We would be charged for illegal weapon and murder, even self-defense. That's crazy, Jen.
Well, I mean, technically,
my driveway and try to break into my car. They did not come back.
See, that law just doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm sorry. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so what about okay, so is that just for like guns? Is that for knives? Is that for can you have a machete? Anything? You know, I mean, what are you supposed to do if you have somebody breaking in? Then you're, a single woman, you're at home alone, and somebody's breaking in and they're threatening your life, and you're just supposed to sit there and let them, take you out. Like,
I would say that's where you would have bear spray and knives.
even if you spray them and they're only on the ground for a couple of minutes, it might not be long enough time for you to get to like your vehicle. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That's not gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna shoot a bish.
And not sure, knife, yes, but not sure if you can carry it outside the house.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not your day, Wendy.
I don't know. Only question it.
Joey said, I even watched my neighbor's place. Yeah, it's good if you got neighbors. It helps keep an eye.
Mace is illegal too? What? Oh,
There's
wow.
also illegal. Wow.
And you have to wait for the police, which takes how long now to get to where you need them?
And Tom said,
You're
hammers
good as
and
well.
drivers can be weapons too. Use them need be for self-defense. Exactly, Tom. It'd be whatever I can get my hands on. I guarantee you. They can throw me in jail if they want to, but they ain't gonna hurt me.
Exactly. Yeah, I literally keep my stiletto knife on me at all times, even walking out in my yard. Like, totally. And if I need other things, I have them available.
Like I said, if somebody breaks into your house, be courteous and make your unexpected guest some hot coffee and talk about life and stuff. Yes, that's what they want you to do, Dark.
And that's the thing. You don't know what their expectations are. You could, are they coming into like, nobody's gonna like come in to rob me. I have nothing. Like, you don't know what their expectations are. I don't think they're coming in to just like take your life. Are they trying? I don't know. It's crazy. And like, what do you do? I mean, do they want to see a boob? Is that going to send them on their way? I mean, like, I don't know. Do we cook them a nice meal?
Dark said, get to know the person. Yeah, that's Dark. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, I'd break in for that.
Dave, I know. You won't say the hell out of my refrigerator. I probably don't have any ingredients left to make any more biscuits and gravy. I could offer them a salad, but it'd be minus the ranch because Dave steals my ranch off.
Because Dave ain't all.
Like, here's your lettuce bowl. You get no dressing. Go find Dave if you want dressing.
Dave's got it all.
If you're here for food, this ain't the place.
You might have to share that salad before Dave will let you have some of that dressing.
Can I substitute it for a can of corn? Here you go. I'll stock up on my veggies.
Dave said he has a carrot he can throw in.
I have one full carrot. Ask Brenda. Just gotta pull it out of the dirt. I had a random carrot grow. The thing's gonna pull it up. It's gonna be like 4 foot long.
Jennifer said it's known for being safe here. People sleep with windows open, and if there's any problems, everyone knows everyone, so people don't do crap because everyone will know. Well, that's understandable, Jen, but you're still going to have one weirdo here or there that's going to do something stupid. You got to have a way to protect yourself.
There ain't no damn way I'm going to sleep with my windows open now. See, that's the problem too. Is I live right beside the main train depot. Like, literally, it's across the road.
Yep.
And do you know how many of those train hoppers hop off with these backpacks walking up and down the road, down the main road, and I see them, and it's like all it's going to take is for them to do a U-turn and come up into my property, and you know, I'm I literally I expect for one to like be in my yard at some point, but I hope not. But that's the thing. They crawl through windows, whatever. They need a place to sleep.
Dark said, "Winter's only meal she knows how to cook is a half-ass salad. I'll be long gone out the door before I rob anything in her house."
That's how much treatment. Hey, I'll leave you a cold beer. I'll leave you one cold beer with a half-ass salad. But boy, you're eating lettuce. Don't expect burritos or ranch because they're long gone.
I cooked biscuits and sausage gravy and sausage with scrambled eggs for Jan on Saturday morning for her birthday breakfast.
For breakfast
I've been able to
yesterday.
cook in I don't know how long because I haven't been able to cook here since I ain't got nothing to cook with.
Oh, I know. For breakfast yesterday morning, I made I had that sausage that I'd cooked. I still had some left. I chopped it up with half a bag of shredded cheese, like 3-cheese blend or whatever, fried potatoes, onions, and peppers, and I made a skillet in the cast iron and stuck it in eggs and stuck it in the oven. It was delicious with toast. Yeah. It was delicious.
Or roll it up in a tortilla and make a burrito out of it.
I didn't have any tortillas, unfortunately, because that would have been.
He had a good number bar. Well, Dave, have you not got a cook?
Linda's always talking dirty. Look, she's the honey queen. She's the honey bee. It's so good to have hot butter and honey on your biscuits, man.
If they are hungry, I will feed them. If they want to rob me, good luck. Exactly, Tom. And Linda does eat good with honey on things. And it's not just food she's talking about either.
5 says KFC melty buttery honey biscuits. Hey, that's some good stuff right there. But homemade biscuits with homemade honey butter is even better. Just saying. Or I make that cinnamon butter like Texas Roadhouse has. Oh, mama. That's better on rolls though, not biscuits. But I don't know. That cinnamon butter's pretty good. All right, Johnny's gonna go. Always end up in food talk.
Yeah, it always does. Dang, that bourbon went down the wrong pipe.
It's all right. Breathe, honey. Breathe.
Tom said, I keep a big bottle of North Georgia raw honey on hand at all times. Linda's got hamburger in the fridge for tacos. You ain't gonna put no honey on them tacos, are you, Linda?
No, I don't think honey would go good on tacos, but tacos are good.
What do you want a contest on, Dark?
Dave said, I wish I still lived in the South. I know, right? Kentucky sausage is amazing. Guac on the taco. What?
I don't even like guacamole.
I don't, that's a thing. I tried it once, but it could have been not good guacamole. I didn't like it.
Well, that's me too, but to me, there's something about avocado itself. I think it's the texture.
you don't like peas. I think it's a color thing for you. You
Well,
don't like green.
I don't like green peas either.
All right, y'all. I gotta go run and do my thing real quick, and I'll be right back. When I get back, we're gonna ask Brenda some questions. I'll be right back, y'all.
Joanne said, shame on y'all. Now I got to cook after midnight. I'm sorry, Joanne. You know what it's going to do. Where our conversations go every time. Put honey on the chips. Then I like salsa or cheese dips, whatever. Guac on tacos is a must-have. Well, maybe if somebody made me some good guacamole, I might try it, Dark. It's just, I've only tried it once or twice, and I couldn't even tell you where I was at when I tried it, but I didn't like it. And that's been years ago, so taste buds could have changed by now. I would come for dinner in a heartbeat. Dark said, now I see why Brenda selected a dried out Mountain View instead of a full light green one. That ain't dried out there, Dark. That's the fall colors. Making biscuits and gravy. Well, you go for it, Joanne. If I had it, I would. If I had the utensils to cook it with, since they're all packed, I would be making some. Linda said, gotta have sour cream on the meat. You know what I mean. I know what you mean there, Linda. It ain't a taco without some sour cream on it. They said you gotta have fresh avocado on the nachos. Are you talking about just straight avocado, or are you talking about guacamole? Because I don't like just straight avocado. I already know that for sure. If it's seasoned up a little, I might. David said he's on his way, Joanne. So he said, I got some maters to have with it. Sounding better all the time, Joanne. Ain't nothing wrong with some biscuits and gravy and fried taters. How many puts gravy on their boiled eggs? Anybody?
No.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
I thought it would be gross too, but I thought it was pretty damn good. I've been
Was you drinking the bourbon when you tried this?
No, I was not. That was a morning thing. They said I mashed it up and put taco seasoning in the avocado. Okay, well that might help there, Dave. Linda said I always have one skillet out left to pack, Brenda, so you got it for those nights like this. Well, I do actually have one skillet that I found today, but it's not a very big one, so I couldn't cook much in it. The rest of them were all packed.
I think you got ahead of the game and packed all your stuff. You should have left one of everything. That's what I think.
I know.
But I know.
Storage today, and I thought I need to dig some of that stuff out. And I opened that storage door, and I looked at it.
Oh my God!
I said, that's all the shit I need. Of course, is at the back of the storage. It's like I ain't pulling all that shit out just to get a few dishes. Forget it. It ain't happening. Or cookware.
No, just go to the Walmart or somewhere and pick up, or go to the Dollar General. No, Dollar General is probably higher than Walmart. Go somewhere cheap. Go to the Dollar Tree and get a couple of things. You know, just spatula and a pan. I don't know if that's a pan.
Well, the only reason I got the skillet that I do have is because it was in the oven and I'd forgotten it was in there. So
okay. So you got that.
So I bought a couple of things today to cook. Since I do know I've still got one in here.
Tom says, Winters, what is wrong with bourbon? I didn't say there was anything wrong with bourbon in the morning, honey. I just was asking Brenda if she likes a boiled egg with gravy with bourbon, which I find to be that sounds absolutely disgusting. Anyway, teach his own.
2 hot dogs. I ain't never heard of that one. Oh, Dave, thank you.
Oh, look at Dave. Dave bringing it hot with a gifted membership. Who got him? I can't see it. So it takes so long for my stuff to pop up.
It hadn't caught up yet. David Potter got it.
Awesome. Where is Potter? He made it
I
yet.
don't know. He's not here yet.
He'll be here. Gave him a few minutes. He'll be here. He'll hear his name. He'll probably get an email.
Thank you,
He'll be
Dave.
here.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Dave.
Became a member too.
Oh, Dave is so awesome. He's my dude. I'll tell you what. Last night over at Axe and Nachos was wild, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it was. It was good.
Man.
We love it over there at Axe and Nacho.
Yeah, they awesome. Awesome. And and all the support that Dave and several others show them, it's just so amazing. They deserve it.
Yeah.
That's what they do. What they do is different from the rest. It's different from the rest, and it's really
That's why
really
it makes it good, is because
exactly.
it's not something that you're going to hear every day.
I have never in my lifetime, and you know how much I'm a music enthusiast. What is it? Enthusiast? I was going to say enthusiastic, but I've had a few years. Enthusiast. You know how much I enjoy music, and I've never gotten into people that will just do the loops like that.
Yeah.
Really, a few here and there, but I've never ever heard anyone like Axe. Like he has his own act. It's just it is so so exactly, Dave. And I hope that they blow up. Oh my God, that guitar solo. I was literally like, whoa, my eyeballs popped out of my head.
Yeah.
I think Brenda, you might have missed that one. It was closer to the end, I think.
But yeah, I probably missed it. I have to go back and rebut.
What song was that, Dave? Do you remember? I can't remember. He blew it up though. It was fantastic.
And
I think it was after you went to bed. I don't know, but yeah, they are so awesome. And I think that honestly, they are going to do amazing things. I don't know how long they've been on YouTube. I don't know how long they've been doing it. But from what I've seen, they're amazing. I know. No, I'm not going to pretend I'm Wiggies and sing. My throat is so hoarse right now, I couldn't sing. If I couldn't build out enough, I tried. It is dry. The air is just so dry tonight. I actually tried to sing last night. I was going to try to record something, and it was like 3 notes, and I was done. I was like, screw this. They said Nacho was smiling so hard during that one, and Nacho said she needs a cigarette after. I know. She's like, I need a cigarette now. It was like good sex, y'all. I mean, it was good stuff.
Dark. Freebird does not have an OnlyFans page yet. I said 5. You see, John Wiggs is at a disadvantage. If Windows starts singing, it's over for John.
No, I'm not ever. No, I'm not that person. No.
Yes, if she would do it,
No.
would be a heartbeat.
I just, I get a wild hair sometimes and sing. That's all I do. How dry is the air, Whitney? Do you need some honey to drink? Ha ha, giggle. Yeah, I do, Linda, actually.
They do. Hi, Troy.
It's bad. When you've got to run like fans and air conditioners just to stay cool, and they're like blowing all the dust and elements into your mouth and nose and ears, and then you go outside and it's hot and humid, and which our humidity is not as bad as 90% of y'all, so I'm not gonna complain, but it's still not good weather. I pray for Brenda every day. I'm like, oh, she needs to get the hell out of there.
Yes, I do.
Hell no, I can't. And I see people talk about their heat indexes like 110, 120. I'm like, oh, hell no. Thank God I didn't do my garden this year. Oh, because I remember those days when we get up like that, like a couple of days in the summer, and I was freaking miserable.
Troy, so that looks like the west slope. Well, yeah, really, I couldn't tell you which direction that is, Troy, but that is, it's either Mixed Lake or Platoro Lake.
Hey, Troy.
I can't tell with our pictures on top of there, but the solo starts at 4 minutes 55 seconds, I believe. Dave said.
Oh, are you gonna sing for us in 4 minutes 55 seconds, Dave? Or are you gonna play your guitar for us in 4 minutes? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, kind of like
He said, "Oops, my link don't work."
It says there's always singing on here. Is why he won't get up here and be on panel.
Did you do? Wait a minute. Hold on, Dave. Did you do something I need to know about? I gotta go to your channel. Oh my gosh, you done something. And you said 4 minutes and 55 seconds. So you did, and we have to drop that link. Brenda, you should make Dave a mod. He's an awesome mod. Like he blows my shit back. I gotta go.
Keep forgetting because they're green that they're not mods.
If you redo his if you click his mod thing, it'll put the wrench and the membership.
Yeah,
thing.
I got it.
Yeah. All right. I know, Linda, but I'm not doing it.
I will survive. Well, you should have a wrench now, Dave. You can post anything you want there.
I'm gonna let him post, and I can just click, and then that way I got to go all the way out and stuff. I don't know what he's talking about, but I do know Dave is doing an amazing job working on his guitar stuff. He's been practicing for hours a day. He's awesome. There it is. Axe and Nacho, I will survive. Okay, so what? You said starts in 4. Wait. Pretty sure that because you're behind time. No.
Dark said, when did you stop watching Discovery Channel? You are being misinformed. It's not that hot out here. Well, it was that hot here, Dark.
Here's the way I see it. If Brenda's is hot, then I know everybody else is. Like, I know that if Oklahoma and Texas, which my bestest friends live there, if they are scorching hot, then I know everybody around them is hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Arkansas is hot. Missouri's hot. Tennessee's a little cooler because I'm close to the mountains. Brenda. Sorry. I throw that little, that little thing in there. I get the breeze off them awesome trees.
Dave said 4 minutes and 55 seconds, I think is that solo.
Oh, okay, Dave. I thought I seen that posted already.
Yeah, he shared the link.
Okay. No, I mean, I thought I seen it already over and done. He's in a different time zone. I don't know. Let me click it. See what's going on here. I don't know what I seen.
Dark said blows your back.
Okay, I Will Survive live cover song was 4 hours ago.
But he's talking about in the video, it was at the 4-minute 55-second mark for that solo.
Oh my God! See, oh, Dave, you're killing
Get
me.
it together, Wendy.
I can't. I'm so damn confused. What? People quit confusing me. That's what happens when you read all these shenanigans in chat. Okay, got it, Dave. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I got it saved on here. Is anybody else going to come up here on this panel and join us, or are y'all just going to listen to us right along? Dave, you should come up here. You're confusing though, but come on in. The co-hosts are MIA as usual. I'm a co-host, but the co-hosts are not here. Man. I keep seeing these big old black ants in here, and it's stressing me out because when I got this she shed, I had to gut the whole thing from carpenter ants. I think that's what they are. And yeah, no, I got to spray. Well, I don't know.
Doug said, Linda, I am not a massage parlor. Perhaps Dave can assist you with that back pain. Linda said, I have no back pain. Dark, it is the blowing that she wants.
Oh, Lord have mercy. The main host is taking a break because she needs a break. Leave her alone.
I was blowing my nose. You want to hear me blow my nose,
You're
Dark?
gonna get the co-host throwing a
Going
burrito
crazy
at you.
right now.
Don't be messing with my Brenda. She can take a break anytime she needs to. She usually sits here for 4 hours dealing with you, Dark, and don't even go pee. I have to get on to her. I start to get worried about her bladder and stuff, you know. Tell him, Brenda. Tell him.
Right now, it's just my nose is going completely off the wall.
Yeah, look. Nobody else is live, probably because they got worse problems than what we got. Y'all got to take us with allergies, dry throat, runny noses, and all. And like it. Hey, Dave.
Welcome in, Dave.
Hey.
See, Dave's up here to rescue us.
I'm just here for the biscuits. Woo.
Did you bring ranch?
I got your ranch, but Joanne said she's making biscuits.
All right. Well, Joanne's making the biscuits. Linda's spreading the honey on the biscuits.
Oh, snap.
I got the dry salad because you got my ranch and you're far away.
Feed that the dark.
Dar's got the burritos.
Oh, no.
This is about to be a picnic, y'all.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I don't think y'all want to hear it.
Where am I at?
I hate allergies.
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
You guys sound like you're coughing and stuff. What's going on?
It's allergies draining in my throat.
Cottonwood?
Yeah, well, it's whatever happens to be out here. Mostly cedars for me. That's my main culprit, and it's killing me. And our whole pasture out here is covered in cedars.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you got? You have like cows or chickens?
I don't, but the guy that's buying my land from me is running his cows on it.
Oh, where you moving to?
Well, supposed to be moving to Florida, but I ain't getting there yet.
That's a
Hey,
big
you're
move.
lucky that you're not there yet. Can you imagine the humidity in Florida right now?
Oh, I know
So hot.
Flooding they're having. They're having a lot of flooding there.
Mm, ain't no way. I know in the spring the humidity's so high in Florida you can't breathe. I couldn't imagine being there now.
Steve's trying to get me to come to Hawaii.
Oh, I'd love to go to Hawaii.
I mean, I'd go to Hawaii just to go to Hawaii. I mean,
Yeah, exactly, because I've never been.
I know it's probably. I wonder how humid is it in Hawaii? You think is it like worse than the state? Like, I know because it's tropical. Do you think it's like? I
It's
don't know.
way less than Florida.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. He said it's mild and it's like I think between 77 and 85-ish every day.
Okay.
That'd be right down my alley.
Exactly.
Let's all go to Hawaii, y'all. Let's just do it. Let's hop on a bus now. Let's go. We all show up at Steve. Steve would be like, I just invited Dave. We're like, well, you know.
So you guys want to hear about some crazy dream I had last night?
Sure.
Why not?
It's not a bad one. It's just bizarre. So I woke up out of my sleep after this, but I went out to my truck. I'm at a party, and out walks Biden, Joe Biden. He's in a suit. I swear to you. And he gets in my truck and he sits on the console in the middle and starts my truck like he's gonna drive from the console. So open the door and I'm
Was
like,
he a
hey,
fucking bobblehead?
I can't even. It's so hard to explain this. But I'm like, hey, do you need a ride somewhere, Biden? Because you can't drive from there. And he's like, yeah, I got to go pick up some Cheetos and a Dr. Pepper or something. I'm like, well, I'll drive you. Let's go. So I pick him up off the console, and he gets smaller and smaller. And next thing you know, he's so small that I'm putting him in a car seat. And I'm putting the straps over, and he's like, "Oh, that hurt," you know. And I clipped him in. And I'm like, "All right, where you want to go?" And he told me, and we got out. We went in, and by the time we got in, he was like a midget.
Where were you going again?
We're going to the gas station, like the party
Oh.
store or whatever. And he's a midget, and his suit is like 4 feet too long, and he's just dragging his arms on the ground. And I'm like, what the hell? So I looked up at the party store guys, and they're like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. And then I went in the back door, and it was a butcher shop. And then I woke up. Like, what the hell did that mean? But yeah, his body, when I lifted up Biden, he was about 80 pounds, but then he just started getting lighter and lighter, and his suit just kept going out farther.
That is like the best dream.
Yeah, but I'm like, who dreams about Biden?
You must have been thinking about him before you went to sleep.
I know. I didn't watch any news. I went right from X to, well, where'd we end up? Bad Joe.
Yep.
Leah.
Yep. Bad Joe
I
and
don't
Lee.
like
Yeah.
early morning lives because I always end up missing them.
Well, I kept saying I'm going to bed, and then I end up at another karaoke, and then everywhere I go, all the people that I see they've already said they're going to bed, and I'm like,
Right?
we're all a bunch of liars.
Yeah. Bad Joe and Lee was singing. Yeah, it was a good time. It was good.
Oh,
Bad Joe, it seemed like he was in a bad mood there for a little bit. I was feeling a little. I wish he'd come in here. We can ask if he's doing okay, because I felt a little like tension in his voice when he first started.
Oh, his that one song, I can't remember the song they asked him to sing. That was his mom's song before she died. So that
he
was
started
what
crying. Yeah. We all was crying. Hello, I literally was bawling. Yeah, I got in my feels on it. Yeah.
I went and found the bottle of Valium, and
unfortunately I didn't have a bottle, but I did get my feels a little.
I didn't take any, but
I just
probably
drank
why.
more beer, probably. I
Right.
don't remember.
That's why I dreamed of Biden. I swear, man. God.
That was awesome though. But I've been having some weird dreams too, y'all, for real. That it's crazy. Like I've had dreams of YouTubers that have been like hanging out. Just I can't tell you the dreams because this is like, they're sporadic and they don't last long. But just like people that I don't even know, YouTubers, and they'll be like hanging out with me or I don't know. I wish I could remember them. I'm gonna start having to write some of this shit down because I've had some weird dreams lately. And I wonder if it's because we're all just like with the economy and the all the stuff coming up, and I don't know. It's just crazy.
World War III and the election and whatever else.
It's weird stuff. Weird.
Plus, it's like hot. It's super hot. It's 100 degrees. It was 100 degrees for 5 days.
None of our brains are working at this point, right? We're cooking on the inside, y'all. So,
Yeah.
and like Brenda, she's got her boiled eggs and gravy.
It's good stuff, I'm telling you. If you
I
ain't
have never
tried
ever
it,
tried. Okay, we'll do a live mukbang and boiled eggs and gravy. Who's game?
Oh man, I'm in it. I'm in it.
Hey, I did Vegemite. I did.
yeah, she did. That's nasty shit.
I like it.
What is it? I know it's Australian or whatever, but what is it?
It's just nasty shit.
It's like okay, it's like I have some somewhere.
It's kind of like soy sauce paste.
It tastes to me. It tastes like to me. It tastes like soy sauce, like like a jelly soy sauce. Like it tastes like
Lord.
I would marinate my steaks in it. I mean that's just me. It's real salty. Like sodium content is off the chain. It'll kill you. And I did like 3 big freaking salad spoons of it. Like,
Does that got kangaroo in it?
no, it's like
It's
fermented
seasoning. Well,
yeast.
in Australia, they put it on toast with butter, but that's because they grew up with it that way. But most people use the seasoning.
Yeah, that group Men at Work used to sing a song about that. I remember always singing that song. You fed me a Vegemite sandwich, and I always wondered what that meant.
There's not very many people that like it. Even there's Australians that tell me I'm retarded, but it is what it is.
Well, I mean, jelly and soy sauce does not sound that good.
It's I don't know. It's like syrupy. I don't know. It's full of B vitamins. I know that.
I mean, I feel like salt. If you're talking about salt, but
I've
what do you?
got the package. It doesn't have anything on it except contains vitamin B1, B2, B3, and foliate allergen. What statement contains barley and wheat? So basically, it's like rotted beer, real salty rotted beer.
And Dookie. And Dookie. Brenda said there was Dookie in it.
And that's what it looks like too.
This is the note that came with it from Lisa over at Jesse and Lisa. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. She sent it to me. It says, now, when you put this Vegemite, do not use the whole sample packet. Only use like a little less than a fourth. Best to put it on a piece of toast with a bunch of butter and mix it with the butter and spread all over that. So just don't go crazy, smiley face.
Winters really didn't listen to her because she just
I went live and
put it in a spoon and ate it straight.
The whole packet.
Right.
The
Like,
freaking
whatever.
packet. Like I did 3. I think I did like 2 packets. There was, let's see. I think I did 2 whole packets that night. Yeah. I don't care. I liked it. I thought it would go good with the steak. I mean, but I was also drunk, so salt's good when you're drinking.
I can't believe Linda says she hasn't eaten cookies in a year.
She didn't do a what?
It hasn't had cookies in a year.
Cookies.
Cookies. You don't like cookies? Cookies?
I mean, cookies are good.
Some oatmeal cookies with some nuts and
Oatmeal cookies are my favorite, actually.
yeah. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
I learn a lot about people by these foods that they eat.
I don't like
Vegemite.
dark chocolate.
Well, I had chicken livers and white gravy tonight for supper.
See, that scares me. Like, oh gosh.
You know, they used to sell those at Hardee's because my aunt, growing up, when we would go to Kentucky, she'd get gizzards at the Hardee's.
Okay, but I prefer the chicken livers.
Oh, the livers, okay.
If they're fried good and crisp. And that's what I had tonight for supper was fried chicken livers. And
Actually, they're good if they're good if they're fried good. They're
I'll
good.
tell you what I know about cooking is I cooked my turkey one time for my wife, and I left the neck thing in. I didn't even know what the hell it was.
I did that the first time I cooked a turkey. What do you know? I left the whole pack and everything in there. I was like,
I didn't know what it was, man. I just pull it out. I'm like, what? What is this? We can't eat the turkey. It's bad. It makes something else.
I'm sure it couldn't hurt you though, because I mean, technically you can eat those parts. I boil them now. Like I boil them and give them to the dogs. As well, I don't really now because I don't cook turkey now.
And his brothers smoked the turkey with everything in it, still in the bag. And they took it out of the bag and ate it just like it wasn't. There was
I mean, technically, you make the gravy out of it.
It was smoked, even though it was still in the bag. But it's like, oh God, that's just gross.
I'm not eating that shit. But now gizzards, this is so weird. I was like the
weirdest. Put them in a pot.
All right, so I don't know what a gizzard is. I'm just being honest.
A gizzard's like the intestine thingy here. I don't know what it is either. I don't want. My mama told me, and I almost stopped eating them, but I liked them. But when I was growing up, Mama would take a whole chicken and she'd put it in a pot to make chicken soup, homemade chicken soup, you know. And the gizzards, and I would always literally go by the pot, like when it was almost done, and I would peel the skin off the chicken and eat the chicken skin. I'm so gross, right? And like eat the gizzards. And my mom liked the gizzards, but she thought I was the most disgusting human being. Like I was an alien because I ate chicken skin that was boiled. She's like, "You are so disgusting." I'm like, "It is so good. It's flavored. Give me your skin."
Part, yeah.
I'll eat it crispy all day.
I like it crispy, but it's good boiled too. If you're making a good chicken stock, you know.
I can't do it boiled. That goes to the dog.
No. Well, you know, sometimes it still got hairs on it and stuff. And Mom thought I was just like, she's like, I was like, Mom, you know, there's people out there in Ethiopia that don't have anything, and I'm enjoying the skin. Back off, lady.
Yeah, I mean, our Thanksgiving, they always have something called, I think it's giblet gravy.
Giblet gravy, yeah. And it's made with the gizzards and the livers and the neck meat. You boil it all, take all the bones out, and make your gravy out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, most of my family
loves
exactly.
it.
We did that every year.
The stomach, yeah. Gizzards are the stomach, right?
Oh.
No, gizzards are actually, they're not.
Okay, I'm Googling. Yeah, just stop. I got to get on my Google. Because I like them.
I still keep going back to the Biden dream. My Lord.
Tom said gizzard is also known as
a chicken.
It grinds their food down for digestion.
Okay, now I don't know if I want to look at this. The gizzard, also referred to as the ventriculus gastric meal. Okay, so their shit goes through this, I think. And gyrarium is organ found in the digestive tract of chickens. Are they healthy? Chicken gizzards are one of the healthiest portions of a chicken. Rich in protein, they are also great for digestion and high source of vitamins. If you're wondering what a gizzard is, it is the stomach of a bird. And all the nutrients that your body needs. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I want that.
So Linda had it right.
Well, if it's the stomach of a bird, it's pretty damn small because the gizzard is usually you're lucky if it's.
That just shows you right there that they don't, their stomachs don't hold very much. Apparently, you know. I mean, think about it. The birds, they only eat like their grain, right? They digest it. They poop a lot. So,
Have you ever fried a turkey?
Yep.
deep fried?
I haven't fried it, but
Peanut oil?
I've had it fried. Yeah.
My
Matter
ex
fried-
brother did.
fried chicken last weekend. The Jen's.
I wouldn't personally do it because I'd be that person with third-degree burns. I can't even walk across the yard without tripping over something. I mean, that's just me. Or falling down the step, or no, not getting me near that shit. But
You'd be like, Wendy, catch your ranch and throw it up in the air and you'd fall.
and I get a black eye and a busted nose. I mean,
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, that didn't sound right, but the
but
visual was good.
deep fried turkey, it's amazing if it's done right. It's really, really good.
So, what would you say is your favorite meal?
Taco or burritos.
Oh no, that's not. That's just a go-to, quick and easy and cheap. No, it's not my favorite.
Burritos, really? Out of all anything you could eat.
No, I just eat burritos because, like I said, it's a go-to.
Right, it's easy.
My
Flop
favorite,
little
totally.
beans.
It's always my entire life. My favorite, hands down, is going to be a good steak on the grill. That's hands down.
Dark, you could come join us.
Fried chicken, chicken fried steak, homemade.
Are you going porterhouse or are you going ribeye?
I mean, I
steak?
do ribeyes and sirloin, but the sirloin I get are the Angus, 1 inch thick, and I cook them to perfection. They melt in your mouth.
Oh yeah. Lobster, Joanne says. Ooh.
Oh, crab legs. I gotta go crab legs too. Snow crab.
Shrimp. Shrimp is my favorite.
Shrimp.
So fried or butter? Yeah, fried.
I mean, I like it in cocktail too, but I like fried better.
Yeah.
A close
like it.
second probably is like a fried catfish for me if it's cooked right.
Oh yeah.
That's when you should be in Tennessee because, we have a lot of catfish here.
I'll take some fried okra and some catfish and
Yeah,
some mashed
exactly.
potatoes.
Coleslaw.
I grow okra.
Yep.
Wish I grew some this year.
Or crappie.
My mom used to make pies out of rhubarb.
I've never ate a rhubarb. I don't
It
know.
was it to me it was the nastiest pie that there ever was.
Is
on
that
the
like
face
a
of the
beet
earth.
or some shit?
It's like a tart. I don't know. It's like 10 times as tart as a plum,
No, that's
but
weird.
not as sweet. It's just gross. But she liked it.
If it's a pie, it's gotta be like apple pie. Cherry pie is okay, but I can't eat I can't eat. I'm not a sweet eater that much, but I like cherry pie is so thick and just a lot of cherries. I don't know. Apple pie, peach cobbler. That's my go-to.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Cobbler's a must.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have anything coming up on the 4th? Anybody have plans?
Nope.
No, not really. We buy fireworks down the road and we just do them out in the yard. But apparently it says that it's illegal to do them in the county on the news thing today, and it's like, really? It's never been illegal. But
Is
who
it
cares?
real dry or something?
Probably because it's so hot and dry.
Dry.
I don't know.
We got like about 45 people coming. We make it's a big shindig every year for us. It's like our kind of like Christmas for us.
That's cool. That's good times right there.
To be live.
Yeah. We're gonna do I think a couple pans of fried chicken. We order it though because it's too much work.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
But everybody brings something like baked beans, maybe some tuna salad, different stuff.
We do that too. Like every couple of years, we go over to my husband's brother's house and his wife, and do the whole thing. And he usually smokes, like he's got 2 grills. He has like 2 smokers, and he does like a bunch of ribs. He does like the baby backs and the other ones, and I'll bring a big old thing of my homemade potato salad, which they literally want to, like, as soon as I get in the door, they're grabbing a spoon. Like, I have to make like literally a 10-pound bag of potatoes for 2 people.
Wow. Holy crap.
Potato salad. It's that good. It's so, and it's not it was my mama's recipe. It's the mom diggity. Ain't nothing like it.
I get down on deviled eggs.
Me
I
too.
love me deviled eggs. It's like
Good
there's
stuff.
never enough, you know? It's like we run out every year. It's like we need to make like 6 dozen this year.
That's a lot of deviled eggs.
Hell yeah.
Well, the thing about with deviled eggs is like when I make them, like before, like the night before Thanksgiving or whatever, I'm snacking on them and I don't even want them with Thanksgiving. You know, it's like I've already ate like 4, but they are good. And you know,
Used to, I could not eat an egg white after it was boiled unless it was in a deviled egg. And that was why I got started eating the boiled eggs with the gravy on top, was because I could not stand the taste of the white egg part without putting gravy on it. So then I proceeded into liking the deviled eggs after that. I still won't eat a boiled egg by itself.
well, you know, growing up, I couldn't. My mama ate a lot of shrimp, right, and I didn't like it. Like I couldn't stand the texture of shrimp. I thought shrimp was gross. She gave me a bottle of ketchup. Okay, I'd squirt so much ketchup on that damn shrimp. It wasn't even funny, and I
You
got to
did
eat.
the horseradish in it.
You know it's bad when you get the ketchup out.
Then I discovered how much I love spicy food, and so there comes the cocktail sauce, and now I love my shrimp. So
I'll be right
I
back.
like
okay, you got to get used to things, I guess. I don't know.
I get down with the butter garlic shrimp.
Oh yeah, scampi.
Yes.
Scampi.
Yes.
And
I
made a shrimp gravy one time, and I just did it on a whim. Like it was an accident. Like I sauteed shrimp in my cast iron with a bunch of butter and garlic and stuff, and I pulled the shrimp out, and I had still all that butter and garlic and stuff that was like shrimp flavored, and so I made it into I made a roux and made it into a gravy. It was really good, actually. I was like, did I just come up with a thing?
I'm gonna write that down.
Better
That's
write
something
that down,
different.
yeah. I don't know if it's big or not, but it was good.
Where did you stay? You said you were from Arkansas?
No, I'm in Tennessee.
Oh, you're in Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
in Detroit. So we
I'm
don't
far.
get much southern cooking out here. We got soul food and like fast food. That's about it.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
We got Cracker Barrel, but it's about 45 minutes away. And I would love to have a Waffle House because when we grew up, we always liked Waffle House, but there's
Mm-hmm.
not one probably 400 miles from us at least.
That sucks. I mean, and honestly, like we have a Cracker Barrel. It's like 5 minutes from the house, and it's good. It's nothing like homemade. I mean, don't
No,
get me wrong,
no.
but it is good. And I actually copied their chicken and dumpling recipe, and that's the chicken and dumplings that I do. But I do them with extra ingredients, which I think are way better than theirs. But that's just me being biased, you know. But yeah,
Yeah,
Cracker Barrel is good.
yeah, chicken and dumplings. That's what I was gonna mention, and their cobbler's good there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah, Jennifer, I said Detroit in case I mumbled. Probably did. I do that.
He did not. He did say Detroit. Yep.
Tennessee, they now see me, now you won't.
It's just dark. Yeah, I was in Michigan a couple years ago. I did the actually it's more than a couple, it was about 5 years ago when Walgreens, because I was the project coordinator over all the Walgreens doing the remodels where they converted Walgreens or they They merged Walgreens and Kroger's together. Kroger's staff is now inside of Walgreens, Well, I was a project coordinator.
Oh
and
my God.
our pilot store was in Flint, Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. Hold on.
I could have
Hey.
sworn I was already started going.
Hey, good to see you. Hold on. For some reason, my audio is not set up right.
All right, darling.
Good over here.
Audio.
So yeah, I had to go to Flint, and let me tell you, Flint, Michigan was like, yeah, no. And then everybody's like, let's drive, because I had this like brand new fancy rental SUV or whatever, right? And everybody's like, let's go down to 8 Mile Road. I'm like, let's not, and say we did. I'm not driving through Detroit. No, I'm not doing all that flipping and
What's wrong with Detroit?
because I'm from Tennessee and I didn't know anything. all I know is when I went to Flint, that was when the water situation was going on. And
Yeah, I lived in Flint. That's a bunch of BS.
I had the raging shits.
Well, that was probably from the food, but
it was from McDonald's, y'all. Like,
it wasn't from the water. The whole Flint water thing was a scam.
Machinist, I drank the water at the airport in the fountain.
Yeah.
No problems. I flew the whole flight, right? And then, had no problems. But now, when I went to the McDonald's across from the hotel I was at in Flint,
Mistake number one.
I ate a cheeseburger. Me and my friend had to go to the Dollar General and buy air freshener because we were sharing a room because we couldn't stay off the damn toilet. So
Wow. I find that I would find that problem with McDonald's no matter what, anywhere. But
it was bad there, though. It was like we got it literally.
I wouldn't. I'd rather eat food from a street vendor that I had no clue that was lukewarm than eat at any fast food place, especially McDonald's.
McDonald's give you the crap.
Dave, you got a lot of static.
I mean, if I was constipated for 4 months, I might eat a McDonald's food as a laxative, but there's cheaper laxatives.
Right, exactly.
Dave's connection is pretty bad.
I know, keeps
Machinist?
staticky.
All right.
How's mine sound?
Real quick.
Hey, LW, it's about time.
Do I sound all right?
Yep, loud and
All
clear.
right. I'm using my headset, so plug-in headset. I got my Bluetooth in my other ear. I'm listening to the police radio because I'm here in Queens, New York. So
Oh, wow. You're in New York. You're in Linda's territory, ain't you?
I'm in the hellhole. I don't know. Actually, I'm in Chinatown kind of area, so it's not that bad. But
How is it now?
better.
You're good.
Okay. Must have been chewing on it when we were talking about food.
Sounded like it. It was all staticky and
That loud static could have been me getting into cookies, though. 'Cause I was trying to
Could
get
have
into
been.
some cookies.
well. Sounds all right now.
What are you doing in New York, Machinist?
I'm up here working at an aerospace place. They got a machine that nobody can fix. I'm here to fix it.
Wow. You're a long ways from home.
Yeah, it's all over the place. I don't know. I had some guy went to downtown last couple nights down and eat a couple places and go check it out, but I didn't do it tonight because I was freaking tired. I was too much walking, and I've been walking I was walking like 5 to 10 miles each night. God, it's wearing me out.
That'll kill you. It's hot too, isn't it?
Yeah, it was hot. Today was a little hot during the day, but it's nice right now. But I don't know. It's just.
Are you still in New York?
Yeah. I'm not sure when I'll be done. I thought I was gonna be done today. I thought, damn it, I figured it out, and then afterwards, I didn't figure it out. So I don't know. I'm stuck here for a couple more days at least, I guess.
What does the machine do that you're working on?
They machine they're machining parts for F-35,
Oh,
Joint
wow.
Strike Fighter crap.
Awesome.
A bunch of nonsense junk, honestly. This is one of the first planes ever, though, that like everybody and their brother makes parts for it. You know, they put these bids out to everybody, and you can make tons of people. Mom and pop shops are making parts for that damn thing, which is a new thing, a different thing from the past, especially when it goes to when it comes to military aircraft. Because they don't even, you can't even farm out that stuff for normal commercial aircraft, but somehow they are military. It's everybody's got it. It's cool. I don't mind working on the stuff, but it's just, it creates problems that didn't exist before, and people bringing out old ass machines to try to make some parts to make some money, and yeah, they shouldn't be making parts on some of these machines, but whatever.
Let's hope Boeing's not making them.
Actually, Boeing is making some of the parts too, but yeah, you're right on that. Boeing is screwed. They're not the only ones. Sadly, they're not the only company who's hiring if you're LGBTQWERTY. And that's all they care about. They don't care about experience. It's just whether or not you identify with some screwball group. You know, what you do in your bedroom now matters to how you get a job. You know,
that's nuts.
You know, it may be nuts, or if you don't have nuts, it's the same thing. But but why should it matter if you've got nuts or don't have nuts? Whether you get a job, it should be your experience and your skill.
And so at the interview, you just say D's nuts, and they don't know.
Yeah, D is nuts, and then you're like, oh, you're hired. Oh, shoot, damn it. You know, what was your experience? D is nuts. You know, oh, you're definitely hired. We're gonna make you a supervisor.
Yeah, you win.
What do you identify as? I identify as a black, single, estranged woman with 12 kids, and I now want to become a man. Well, you're like management material now.
Now, if you were a hermaphrodite, you would be the king of the castle.
Yeah, somehow that would, if you could, that's like a 1 in a million thing. So, you actually are that. But now it doesn't matter if you actually are something. You just have to identify as it. I identify as a manager of Boeing, so hire me now. And that's just the way it works. Sadly, that's now has extended into the pilots union, and man, we're all destined to die. I don't know. It's just bad, scary. But anyway, the shop I'm working at, though, it's a bunch of great people, nice people. It's in New York, but man, there are some nice people, and they're good guys. They're not just guys.
Would you live in New York?
Would I live here? Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell.
I just want to see how the hell you would react to that bullshit.
Not even. I'm ready to leave now, and I've only been here for like 3 days. I can't wait to get the hell out of this trap.
Right.
I notice you're also watching your back pretty good.
Oh, I'm watching everything. Last night there was somebody got shot about a mile down the road last night.
Where are you at right now? Outside your hotel?
I'm in Queens. I'm in Queens
Where
area.
are you, in the middle of the city?
No, I'm in Flushing, New York.
But are you in the middle of the city? Or are you at your hotel?
No. I'm out in Queens. It's off not on Manhattan. I'm on the other side, like Long Island side.
You got something on your hip, I'm sure, right? Hopefully.
No, I can't have anything here. I'm not saying I don't have something here, but I can't legally have anything here. But what I do have, though, is my right ear. I've got my earpiece is listening to my radio. I listen to the police. I'm right next door to the police station.
There you go.
But
Well,
what a shit show the police department is here. It's a freaking scum. They are
They're-
freaking. I don't know how they get anything done here.
they probably are
It's-
so over the shenanigans. They're just like, screw it. Like,
That, and they've got this over the radio. They transmit these propaganda things to the police. Over the police radio, right in the middle of something going on. Remember, you must wear your seatbelt when riding in a state vehicle.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. It just
So
remember
situational
awareness protects you.
So these are fresh out of this is fresh out of young and
It's bad. It's just
like,
bad.
we'll just take anybody and teach them.
They
how to
do. They will.
properly-
Actually, New York will now hire anyone. You don't even have to be a U.S. citizen. They'll hire you now.
as long as they wear their seatbelts.
And I think you only have to have. I think you can only have like 2 felonies. Can't have more than that. You only have like 1 or 2 felonies to be on the police department.
Only 1 or 2. I thought you couldn't have any to be on the
Well,
police
New York, they made exceptions, and you don't have to have documentation for your papers. And I sit at this light here.
That makes everybody safe.
There's a big no U-turn sign. All the cops make illegal U-turns with no turn signals, and whether they're on duty or off duty, doesn't matter. They all just do it.
Oh yeah.
It's a shit show here. I listen to the radio, and it's just a absolute. I've listened to a lot of police departments in my life, and this one takes the cake for being.
Too, and I'm telling you, it's a shit show everywhere. But from what you're saying, it sounds like
it's worse. I've never heard such nonsense go on in a police it's just, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about them because it's bad.
Joey, and I get that cops are good near you, but that's the ones that you are experiencing. Like, I had a best friend that was the chief of police. He ended up getting fired for drunk driving himself.
Hey, at least he got fired.
He got fired, but he was caught up in propaganda 3 times prior to that. And he was doing the freaking mayor of the county. So, like, all kinds of shenanigans was going on with that. I quit being friends with dude. And then I had another one that was a best friend. And I literally caught him cheating on his wife of 30 years with one of my friend's friend. And running around town being the biggest.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I see all this shit. They used to come to my house and literally hang out while they were on duty in another county. Like, when they should have been on their location, and they're, not saying all of them.
No, they're not. But you know what? It used to be a minority of them were the bad ones. Now it's a majority. I hate to say that.
It is either it's either your rookies or it's your ones that want to retire so bad that they can't take it anymore and they're just doing all the shenanigans.
Well, sort of, except that I think they're just, that's the biggest problem is that so many of them are trying to get out. Who wants to be a cop anymore? I mean, I wouldn't. And so you got the old ones who just want to get the hell out because this is not what.
Because they're locked in until their retirement.
Up until their retirement. And so, maybe they're doing shady things. I don't think they are as much. I think the old ones are just biding their time.
Most of it's not bad stuff around these small towns. You know what I'm talking about.
I know. But now the big towns, there's so much corruption. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's just so much stupidity. It's like how can there be so many videos of these cops that don't know the basic laws? It's like that's your job, right? That's your job to know that, right?
They train them for what? They train for 6 weeks and then they're given the badge and a gun.
Well, no, I mean, but then they're not allowed on their own until for quite a while, usually. I mean, that's used to be the practice. I don't know. Now they probably just
don't show up for work and they need a backup plan. And they're like, hey, little man, you know,
But
they're always sitting there. But
I mean, I don't know. It's bad. You see this crap going on. It's like you're hiring the wrong people
that's right,
because
Joey.
the good people don't want to be cops anymore. I mean, just honestly, the good people. Another illegal left turn by NYPD. Nice job there with no turn signal too. I guess if
I'm
you're
gonna
going to do
tell
it
you,
illegally, might as well not use your turn signal. But
right. I'll tell you something else. My mama's best friend, which was like a second mom to me for years and years, she was the nurse at the penal farm, right?
Mhm.
She was the nurse at the penal farm.
So how big did they grow the penises there?
Well, it wasn't a penis farm because I used to make fun of her. I'll be like, how many penises did you just
I know.
I
I
did.
had to
I
go
told
there.
you know what I'm talking about there, right?
I know. Yeah, I do.
So she was the nurse there. And that was a hard job for her. She would
It
tell
was a
me
hard
stories
job,
that
I'm sure.
like these people are crazy. They needed to be in straitjackets. Well, my
Yeah.
husband got arrested for DUI one time, and her and him was friends, right? This is so funny. She died. She actually died of cancer right after my mom did, not long after. But they were friends, and they always give each other the shit. And my husband got arrested for DUI. He went there, and I called the jail, and I said, or I called her, and I said, get him called in there and give him an enema. She called him. She got him in the nursing station, boy. She made him about shit his pants. She said,
Well,
"Bend
literally.
over, boy." it was so awesome. But no, they've got a hard job too. You have to think about these guards and these nurses and people in the jail. They've got it harder than some of the cops out on the street because
Oh,
these
they
people
are. Oh,
inside
geez,
these
yeah.
cells are freaking crazy.
Yeah, that's a problem because nowadays you can't call someone crazy, and they jumped all the, insane asylums is not the right word, but mental institutions because, it's
Yeah.
politically incorrect to call someone crazy and they can live on their own now through medication that's not true. There are people who shouldn't be on the street. Not because they're criminals, but because they're mentally insane. There are places they should be, and I'm not saying they should be locked away in padded rooms. Well, we have retirement home villages. Why can't we have mental villages where they can all see purple trees and have their own delusions amongst themselves?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd pay an extra $5 a month to keep them off the street.
And that's the thing, because, you don't know what they're, if somebody is not mentally stable, you don't know what they are capable of. If they are going to end up being that person that is, you never know.
That is the biggest problem is that exactly. You don't know what they're capable of, but the thing is they're capable of anything because they're not in their right mind.
Right.
They don't have morals in those situations. They don't have any limits to anything because they're not sane. They are not.
It's about time.
Hey, how y'all doing? I don't mean to interrupt. Y'all go ahead. Keep talking.
Please interrupt, LW. I want to hear about your time meeting. You actually got to meet them. Did anybody actually see you this time?
No, I wasn't able to make it.
He did.
I figured you didn't.
He actually got to meet Sam. What?
So was it the same waiter that I met, or was it actually Sam?
He actually had on the same restaurant T-shirt. Yeah.
Oh shit! Was this a
probably?
Joke?
No, it's a joke. Sam is real. In the real, he is real.
Hey, I seen Ben Short. So I'm assuming that was Sam, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a waiter from the bar. Who knows?
See?
No, it was a good time. They're all very sweet people.
Yeah, they are. Ben and Sam are cool. I really like Sam, actually. I wish we could just actually see more of him. He's a good guy. Very intelligent and pretty cool dude. Pretty quiet, but when he starts talking though, he's got something to say.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Ben's kind of quiet too when he wants to be. You notice, like he'll carry on a good conversation sometimes and go on and on and on, but then sometimes he gets kind of quiet too.
Yeah,
So
not so
it's a good
not so much in person, but
Well, I know this show. That's kind of when he starts to get drunk. He just gets quiet.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
In person, no, they're great people. I mean, I got to meet him, and I was thoroughly impressed. We had a great time. Real down to earth, legitimately cool people.
Yeah.
So I heard LW was that same way, but you know, whatever.
I
Yeah.
want to see pictures. Did y'all get pictures together? I don't know. Is there
That's
videos?
what I
pictures?
said. I'm not going to believe it until I see some pictures of y'all.
I mean,
being
I
together.
believe it, but I feel like it was a let's keep it incognito kind of deal.
No, it wasn't that. I just, Fools did some filming of the stadium and stuff.
Yeah.
We only hung out that one night, but
y'all got pictures. You just ain't showing them on YouTube. I get it. It's fine.
no, we took there's like one or two, but it wasn't about doing a YouTube content.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Same thing when I met. It was just about hanging out and having a good time,
Exactly.
regardless of the whole YouTube thing.
We're just giving y'all a hard time. We're just giving you a hard time. So
Because amazingly, there are some people.
Machinist, we're gonna get a picture, but nobody's gonna ever see it. Okay.
Yeah, I know, and I'm okay with that. I don't really mind. I don't really care. You know, I'd rather meet people and talk about meeting them.
Hard time.
No, it's.
When I meet up with YouTubers, it's like I forget totally to even take pictures because
they don't.
Well,
they don't.
I know.
Be with everybody.
Yeah,
it's just cool to hang out.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. And that's I even told him, like, listen, if y'all want to do your YouTube thing, but I'm not here to be an actor or
no,
do some. I just want to hang out with y'all. It's just like
very.
I get it when I'm not a YouTuber. I get it when a bunch of YouTubers get together. They want to do videos with each other. I get that.
I'm not.
Yeah, but I mean, I like to I do some YouTube stuff, but I meet with the other ones, and I prefer the off YouTube stuff because no matter who you are on YouTube, you do put out a little different than you are in real life.
And it's
not a
more
lot.
personal. Yeah.
Some people don't do a lot different, but some people do a little more than others, And I prefer to just hang out and talk and talk about the YouTube nonsense, talk about the stuff, because it's fun to talk about. We all know stuff. Mm-hmm. We've all seen stuff on YouTube that we want to talk about. And who better to talk about it with the people who understand you the most?
You've got 1 or 2 days to hang out with people that you've been looking forward to meeting for so long.
Yeah.
You're not
and you talk about the stuff that you don't want to talk about, some of that crap on a video. It's like,
exactly.
There's things we all want to talk about, that we don't want everyone to see. But
that's why, like, these big meetups, like Brenda goes to these huge meetups where there's so many people walking around with a camera. That would make me so nervous. It would make me a nervous wreck.
It's like you constantly got to be on a watch out for somebody that's walking by with a camera when you're talking to somebody else that might something you don't want out there.
Brenda, it would make me so nervous. The small meetups, okay.
20 exactly. People. And that's my point, though, is you want to be free and just talk, get to know somebody. It's hard to get to know someone when you're on a every word you're going to say is going to get scrutinized.
It's going to be
plus I took my son, and I'm not the only parent. I can't just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's true. I'm just glad you had a good time, honey.
Yeah, I'm glad you finally met up with them because they're great guys, and I know. Damn it! I almost said his name. Traveling Fools. He's a damn good dude too.
I almost said his name. Are you talking about Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, whatever. I know people by names and I know people by YouTube, and I get confused sometimes. But
I think I called him both like all night. I think sometimes
it was
Fools and sometimes it was his name.
fools. You call him fools. It's all good.
I mean, I do both. I mean, it's easy to do. That's why people who have the name Ben and Sam, it's easy to deal with. But I don't call him exploring with Ben and Sam.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
that's a little bit. That's a bit wordy.
Yeah, a bit wordy. Yeah. Hey, exploring with Ben and Sam. Come over
I
here.
don't call Brenda Freedom. I call her Brender. So, you know.
Yeah, I know. Mine's short though. Machinist, it tends to get. I meet up with people like Machinist. I'm like, I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. But like, you can call me Tom. You know, you can. It doesn't bother me.
Like, dude, like, you know how long I've known you, and it took me like 6 months to even be able to spell freaking Machinist.
I know, but I'm okay with. I'm okay with just call me Tom. You know, it's no secret. That's my name. You know, but and some people intentionally
Well, that's
do.
good to know.
But I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't bother me one bit. But I'm known
still gonna
by
call you Machinist.
yeah, everybody does, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that either. Either way, I mean, I'm not one of those. Some people do. Some people are you know, like Wolf, and I get his reasons behind it. But I know his real name too. I don't call him by that because he doesn't want to be called by his real name, and I'm okay with that.
My original YouTube channel was Wendy, so like it's fine. And Brenda was
Then you shared your whole name and address on a YouTube video, which was
what? Did you make me delete that though? I think I did.
I told you to, and I'm pretty sure you think you did, but
I did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, I saved it in my contacts, of course, but
it's okay. Hey, Esso.
I'm shocked that your name wrote in my book already. I just forgot your name was Tom.
Y'all got
Oh,
my back,
well.
and it's all good because that's what it's about right there. That's brotherhood, sisterhood, right there.
but
Right
it's fun, and I'm glad LW. I'm close. I wish I'd have gotten to meet you too. But
Oh, next time
I'm
you're in
glad
town
you-
for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be out there. Hell, I can't seem to get away from Texas anymore.
Yeah.
Aside from New York, can't seem to
He's
escape
over
this
in
damn
them
place
places
either.
when he's in
No,
Tennessee.
you ain't been through Oklahoma yet.
I was in Oklahoma a couple
You
weeks
didn't let
ago.
me know.
Well, I don't know where you're at in Oklahoma, but I was in northeast Oklahoma. I was in Grove, but my truck broke down.
Oh, you're about
And-
2 hours from me then.
That's
Well,
20 hours
so you're
back
down.
off.
I know where you're at then, or approximately. But
Central.
I was out there working, and I was at an awesome place, Grand Lake.
Oh yeah, Grand Lake's beautiful.
That's freaking it's awesome. I was at a campground there, and the best place in the world to have your truck break down. But and I got stuck in Joplin, Missouri on my way home with my turbos died and
Who's
failed
in
and-
Joplin? Who's in Joplin? Jan by Joplin or who?
Yeah.
Is it Jan?
Oh,
Who's
really?
by Joplin?
And Kevin from Camping Cage Free.
See, there's
Oh,
so
really?
many in Missouri.
well, I didn't try to reach out. I was
You
I was
ain't
trying to
gonna be
get
able to
home.
keep up with the Missouri miseries.
I know. And I wasn't looking to try to do that at the moment. I was trying to get the hell home. Wanted to get home.
Machinians couldn't even keep up with the one Tennessean he knows over here.
I know. It's hard to do sometimes, but
It's a hard knock life, ain't it, honey?
I try to as best I can. It's just difficult. Like I know some people that are here in my area right now, but like I don't really have the time. I've done a little bit of traveling into the city, but that's an hour in and an hour back, and on the subway, and man, it's and then walking around. I've been running 5 to 10 miles a night. It's like, damn, I'm worn out after working all
Big
day.
hugs, Esso. Thank you for being here, darling. Esso's in the house, y'all. Brenda said hello.
Exactly.
We're glad you're here. LW, I'm glad you're here. Machinist, we're glad you're here. Hope everybody's doing good. Everybody in chat.
I'll show you
LW, are
clean.
you okay?
Yeah. So I'm just trying to
You're fine.
fix this cord on this mic.
I want
Yeah.
Chinese food. Chinatown.
I'm in Chinatown. I'm in Chinatown right now. Not
Oh.
not standard like New York City Chinatown. I'm in Queens
egg roll.
Chinatown.
This is like egg
And
roll.
I went to a hot pot tonight. That's just right around the corner. And that place is amazing.
Yeah,
Man, it was so good.
I've
What'd
heard
you
it
have?
But
was.
it was interesting. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at. It was and it was all Asian people there eating. So I got to actually see how Asian people eat hot pot, which was quite interesting because
Is he
I've been to
saying
hot pots.
pot or hot pocket? Is
Hot-
this hot pocket?
Hot pot. It's HOTPOT.
Yeah.
What the hell is
And
hot pot?
in Queens, Chinatown, Wendy, they eat hot pockets.
Well,
That's what I was thinking you were saying.
I may or may not have eaten a hot pocket earlier, but anyway, just kidding.
You needed
That
an
was
appetizer
just
for the hot
kidding.
pot.
Just kidding. Just kidding. There's plenty of hot pockets here to eat. But I did not partake. There's a place right here called Party House.
Is that where you get your back massage with the naked ladies?
No, I think you could there. I'm not sure what goes on there, but
Possibly.
it's rather
I mean,
busy.
I'd
I mean,
say.
there's been guys walking in there, guys and ladies walking in there all night. Not
Oh.
many of them have been coming back out.
Oh, well,
A good time.
there's your sign. Either
Yeah, I
it's
don't
good
know.
time
I mean-
it ain't ending or it ended. Like,
No, they don't close till 4.
that's kind of scary when you look in a place and you can't see nothing but a hallway.
Yeah, you gotta go down the way. I want to go in there, but I haven't.
Once you get in there, you may never come back out of there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't go in there. I did go up on the roof of this place. There's a rooftop bar, and it's you can go. You can see New York. You can see downtown from here. It's pretty neat, Manhattan.
Cool.
That was pretty
Love
cool, but it's rather expensive, and I just went up there to steal the view. But
That's
paying
what I
enough for
love
this.
about, like in Gatlinburg, we always stay at that hotel that's got that rooftop pool. Even though it's like, it's old as shit, but it's still, you can sit up there and raise hell. We meet so many people there, like just partying up there on that rooftop.
Tom said,
I
like
always go to the rooftop
California,
restaurant.
you can never leave.
Yep, exactly.
But the hot pot place was really cool because it's actually a local place, and Asian people actually eat there. So I actually got to see how you eat hot pot.
What the hell is a hot pot? What'd you just tell me? Is it a pot that's hot?
What it is? It's they give you you've got like a burner on the table, and they give you a pot full of broth of whatever flavor you want. And then you order meats, and you go up to the bar. There's all kinds of different meats and vegetables and things that would gross people out that you can take and put in it, and you make a soup sort of, but you eat all the meat and stuff out of it. You cook it at your own table.
I mean, that's pretty damn cool. I would.
But
enjoy
it's really good because it's there's things there that you wouldn't normally eat in, or at least most people. Most people. I mean, most Americans would never eat because they don't have it.
Feet
Access it.
or squid.
No, well, there's some squid, but I mean, there's like shrimp and stuff. But you put all the seasonings and spices in it. But I mean, I had some pork stomach. I put in there.
Pork stomach, really?
Yeah, that was one of the best things I've had in a long time.
Oh.
But I had all kinds. There's fish balls, not fish nuts, as in nuts
Does it say
balls.
this on the Does it say this on the sign? Order your fish ball. Like,
yeah, there's all kinds of fish balls. I had cuttlefish balls. I had fish balls. I had shrimp balls.
Can you get a picture of said sign? Can you get a menu for me? Will you send me
Yeah,
a
I
menu?
kind of do. Yeah, I do. I can send you
I
one.
think you should send me a menu. Do they have like a
Um,
takeout menu?
No, they don't say no, not there. You can't do the hot pot takeout because you have to cook it there.
Can you get me
But I
a
have some pictures of one of the things. There's all kinds of fresh vegetables and all the crazy mushrooms that you can add to it.
Can you just get me some kind of like
You just want a picture of some
souvenir?
fish balls.
I just want a souvenir of some kind. If you have to send me a ball, fine. I'll frame it. But
Fish
can you
balls.
give me a souvenir? Like it can be a menu. It can be a
send her a picture of a ball so she can frame it.
I think I can. I think I have one.
And Brenda will be like, I ain't got one of those, so you have to send her one. So you have to send me
Well,
two.
the beef tendon balls were one of the best ones.
Whatever you send, it's gotta be two. It's gotta be double balled. Because Brenda has to have one too,
Yeah.
because
Of course.
Well, I mean, there's always two balls attached to something. And you know.
Not if you're Lance Armstrong.
Well, you're okay, you know. Here comes Johnny with pecker in his hand. He's a one ball man. He's off the rodeo.
seriously, before you leave there, get us some kind of like,
Souvenir.
Yeah, I've got pictures. I'll find something.
You don't
I'll
have to
get
go
you guys
spend money
something.
on stuff. I mean, it could be like
I'll just go steal it. If it's under $900, you can steal it here and not get caught out in trouble.
Shit, party time.
I got no incentive to pay for anything here.
freaking a menu, a napkin with something on it, just
Yeah, I'll find some. I've actually got some stuff
and then
already.
you sign it.
I catch that stuff. But,
We have to have your autograph on it too. It's
all right,
mandatory.
I'll do that. I'll get something.
Awesome, because I'm doing the she shed walls. I've got to have stuff, and I want a machinist frame. Okay, I want a frame.
All right,
for
cool.
machinist.
Yeah, I can do that for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll make sure I get something cool.
I just want something from machinist. I don't want you to go out and spend money and buy something.
No, I'll get you something cool. I'll come up with something cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I do have the. I
do not want a dirty hobo sock. Just gonna throw that out there.
No, I don't want that either. I wouldn't touch it. So, I do have a re-elect Assembly member Ron Kim fighting for the middle class.
Who's that?
Get her
I have no idea.
Get her some police tape off the road.
Are you saving that for my souvenir?
No, he's obviously a Democrat, so I'm not touching that thing up one more time.
I'm not.
But
Joanne,
I gotta sterilize my hands now after touching that thing.
Joanne asked, "Are the shrimp balls teeny tiny?"
Nope, they're all the same size. Actually, the beef balls, the shrimp balls, the fish balls are all the same size. It's an equal opportunity. Is there equal opportunity here?
Linda said,
I know it takes 100 shrimp balls to equal the size of one fish ball, but and they have to cut the beef balls. They have to cut the beef balls in half. But
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
You woke up the ladies in the chat when you brought up the balls.
Balls. How that works? I don't
They're
know.
all talking balls now.
Let's not get started about the sausage they have that you can put in your thing.
That you can
Linda
put in
said,
your
really
thing.
tiny? Giggle takes a lot to fill your belly, Joanne.
Yeah. They've got sausage. They've got luncheon meat, which I find weird. They have luncheon meat that you can add to your thing. Hot pot is interesting. And then around here, it's really, everybody in there was Asian, so it's not touristy area here, so it's a real deal. But I like it here. As far as
it is.
it's nice to be in this part of town because sadly the Asian part of town is the safest part of town. It's safer here than about 2 miles down the street.
Yeah.
I won't say it was 2 miles down the street, but it's not so nice. Out here you see girls walking on the street, not walking the street, but walking home and stuff all night long. They're safe here only because they're not 2 miles down the road. 2 miles down the road, they wouldn't be walking down the street. They might walk for a little while before they get something happens to them. I don't know.
Hi, Big
I
Dog
hate New
Mom.
York.
Glad you're here. Linda said, I've had bullcocks before.
Well, you know, I have one, so I'm okay with that.
As long as you don't get castrated, you're all right.
Well, I mean, I only know one person who's tried to butt it off, but yeah, I don't know. I hate New York. I realized something about the New York license plate. You know, it's all yellow, like a sunny day, and up above it is that blue sort of like curved stripe. That's a dark cloud over everything. That's New York right here. It could be great, but there's a dark, stormy cloud over all of it. And it sucks. And I ended up with a stupid electric car. You know, we're in New York City, you know, the
Wow.
epic area of let's have electric bullshit, and not a damn place to charge that damn thing around here.
Right.
Not a damn place. You know, so I'm gonna return it on E. I don't know. I've got like 150 miles left on its battery, supposedly. They gave it to me with 175 miles was like half charge. Like, well, I'm returning that thing on E if I can, because I'm not charging that. I don't have a way to charge it, so screw you. Screw you for trying to give me that damn car to begin with. In a town that has nowhere to charge it. And I'm like, I feel like I wanted it. I hope it would die.
They give
And
you
I'll leave it on the side of the road and like, hey,
if
your car died.
Charge it.
It ran out of gas. Dumbasses shouldn't have given me a freaking electric car, you faggots. I mean, you. Sorry. You morons. Sorry.
I've never drove an electric car. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen one in person.
Have you driven a gasoline
in
car?
Knoxville, you've seen plenty of them.
I see them,
and
but I don't
Knoxville's
know.
got Teslas are everywhere. And honestly, if I had a Tesla, that wouldn't be an issue. There's Tesla charging all over the place, but not for some Chevy Spark thing that it requires a dildo stuck up its butt to charge, and that area of town is a ways from here, so I don't know what to do. No charging for it around here. I'm like, well, screw it.
That's okay. So this is your rental car place, is this what you're saying?
Yeah, I budget, and they gave me because around here you've got to get cars. You know, they're the most expensive thing. I could have rented a pickup truck for nothing, but I know I had to park somewhere, and it's hard to park a bigger vehicle here.
Right.
So I chose the cheapest vehicle, and they gave me this stupid little micro
How little
baby
is
shoe. It's baby shoe size. It's like those little white baby shoes from the 50s that were leather. It looks like one of those.
Are you like the big guy in the little coat?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I had to put my suitcase, my big Pelican suitcase in the back end, and it like barely fits.
Pick up the whole car.
Oh my god. Yeah, almost. I'm like, oh god, this is
gonna suck. Big Dog Ma said to tell you, hey, little brother.
Oh, hey, sorry, sister. I'm not reading chat. I'm on my phone, and I'm not used to doing this, but on my phone.
And he has an electric car, and
I got an electric car. Everything's screwed in New York. You know, screwed New York. I hate New York.
But it's like, why would they rent you a car in a place where there's not even a charger? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, because they want to promote and make it.
Well, you can totally call them up and be like, "Hey, y'all are douchebags."
Well, I will. I mean,
this is dead. Here you go.
I'm not low on the budget list here. I'm high, but like, screw you, bastards. It'll make it. I've got enough miles left on the car. I'm only driving like 5 miles to work, but it uses up like 10 to 15 miles of electricity, which makes sense. You know, perfect sense.
I saw a bunch of cyber trucks when I went in town this weekend with full service.
Yeah, there are.
I saw like 5 or 6.
What the hell's a cyber car?
Cybertruck.
I don't know what that is.
In California. I mean, in Texas.
It's
I don't leave my house
California.
much, remember?
It's
She finally
the
admitted it. She don't leave her house much.
Much.
it's the Tesla trucks, and they're fucking weird looking.
Ugly, yeah. They look like a dumpster.
They do.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'll be
Well,
right back.
I can't imagine having to charge my damn car. It's weird. How long does that take? Do you like have to pull up in a gas station and put it on a charge for like 30 minutes? Like,
Well, I don't see too many. I mean, people charge them up at their house, just plug them into like the plugs on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
that's weird.
But out and about, I've only seen a couple around. There's not too many, but like the Coles Park.
I've seen one in our county.
Well, they have a bunch at the Buc-ee's, and we know that they got a bunch of like charging stations. But
I think you pay by the quarter hour. I think like so much money to charge for 15 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever.
I would rather just pump gas and go. Like,
Our small little grocery store over here has got 3 hookups for charging station.
In Oklahoma,
Yeah.
how many Teslas do you see around it?
Town of Chandler. and I've only seen 1 electric car in this whole county.
Right.
so like, if the power goes out and you only have this car, do you have a gas option or is it just power, like electricity only?
Well, I think you can buy both, one without and one with.
Okay. Because you're
Well-
screwed either way, you know, if the gas pumps run out of gas or if electricity, but the grid's going to go down more than likely before we run out of fuel.
Run out of fuel,
That's
yeah,
my-
that's a fact.
Yeah. Bought a extension cord for this RV for a 30 amp. And when we got it in, it said it was designed for Tesla cars. It's like, we're using it for our RV, but it's designed to charge a car.
Well, here's the big
Yeah,
big
no,
rub
no.
on it. You know what they use to run those power stations? Fuel.
Diesel generators.
Diesel generator, yep.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of them.
It defeats the whole freaking purpose.
Chargers are all run by diesel.
It's
Just-
just all a money racket.
Just like those windmills
It
in
is.
Texas, whenever they explode or something, you just see like fucking oil squirting out of them, you know.
Oh man.
Oh,
The bottom
wow.
of every windmill is a puddle of oil.
It's
And
so
they're
crazy.
lubricated by oil. So
SS says gas and electric is called a hybrid. See, I'm just old school, y'all. Okay, I'm so old school. It doesn't matter if I'm out in the world every day of my life. I'm not doing this hybrid, freaking what do they call them? The Tesla, the hybrid, all these things.
yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I don't even like a
Mine-
cell phone or I don't like a computer, y'all. Like I'm just so old school. Like I miss the rotary dial phones with the cords that wrapped around my house. I miss those things. I do. But I also, if I had that, then we wouldn't be here, right? So I enjoy this too. But I just don't. I'm telling you, shit, man.
What I can't get past is not in the Tesla, not controlling the steering wheel. I see these videos, people like
Yeah.
going 80 on
Yeah.
the freeway, going
Hell.
in and out, and they're just sitting there with their hands on it. I could not handle that.
I couldn't do it. I won't do it.
I'm a nervous
No.
wreck.
I mean, now I can drive
Even
my big
scarier.
ass ambulance drives straight down the road. I can let my hands off the steering wheel. It drives just straight down the road, but it doesn't know if there's a turn though. But apparently neither do the Teslas. So,
Well, to
but
me, what's the scariest is that they're making the semis
yeah,
that doesn't have to have a driver, and it's
No,
like,
hell no.
kidding.
that's
Hell
not
no.
going to actually happen. I mean, it's sort of happening, but when it really comes down to it, it's not going to happen for a while. It's just not. I mean, it's bad enough. You let none of the self-driving cars can. I mean, all of them have a kill list. They've killed so many people already. But a semi truck going down the road with no one driving it, that's gonna kill. The kill list of that will be really high, real fast.
If I ever go down any damn road or interstate and I look over and I see somebody ghost in their driver's seat, no,
those are for in the future when they kill all of us regular folks off. So the elites can still get their shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's
exactly regular.
It.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to all of the just the cars and stuff flying around in the air? Can you imagine? Oh my god!
You know, it's kind of like living with the Flintstones,
like the Jetsons and shit.
People can't drive a car on the road. How are they going to drive a car in the air?
I sure in the hell wouldn't come into
That's why we don't have flying cars. There's too many stupid people.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, people can't even fly a freaking plane or a helicopter without crashing. Well, most can, but you know.
And that's strict regulation. I mean, flying is like, to get a pilot's license is not easy. So there's a lot goes into that, and then there's not a lot goes into getting your driver's license. And those people, to have them flying, hell no. You'd have to walk around in a full body armor because they're gonna kill you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, think about it. Like, you're in the air and you're trying to dodge freaking flying cars.
Well, that's what you'd be doing is dodging idiots. We're already dodging them on the roads.
It's like being in an Atari game.
To dodge them in 3D. It's like 3D dodging them.
I'm gonna get a horse. I'm gonna join. Right? Joanne said she's gonna get a bicycle.
But what happens when that horse decides it's going to take a nap on the side of the interstate?
They don't. Horses are loyal. They will run themselves till they die.
Yeah.
Horses don't stop. If you push a horse will run till it dies. They don't stop. They're as reliable as you'll ever get.
Exactly.
Wow. Brenda's like, exactly. Just right.
I had horses all my life growing up when I was a kid.
Brenda, you're a save a horse, ride a cowboy. Don't lie.
That's right.
But when there are no cowboys, you're going to have to ride a horse. So
we're going to be like, I need a cowboy take me down.
I'll be riding a cowboy with them.
Brenda's going to ride that
on a horse.
Brenda's going to ride that horse to go find a cowboy.
No.
Good luck.
You got to ride the cowboy on the horse.
Oh, there you go.
God, that's a lot of work.
It could be fun, I guess.
It could
you
be.
ain't never tried it, don't knock it.
I agree with you. I can see where it could be fun.
I'm trying to catch up on chat. Cody, I don't know if you heard me, but I did see your comment, dear. Good to see you.
Who?
Cody.
Oh, Cody. I thought you said Cody. And it's like, I didn't
Cody. I usually call him Coat. Joanne said, I have a bicycle. You don't have to feed it.
You don't. You don't. But eventually the chain needs some oil. So, just saying.
If your chain falls off when you're halfway to your destination, what do you do then? Carry another chain?
No, you just have sex because either way you're screwed.
Well, there you go, and that answers that question.
The chain falls off of your bike, just have sex. I mean, you're gonna be screwed either way.
Linda says she can fly a helicopter and drive a van plus people at the same time.
Well, Tom had already he can fly planes and helicopters. It takes a lot of practice and studying.
Okay.
I'll never step foot in a helicopter. I've had offers for free helicopter rides.
My God. I told you about that story.
I'm not anti-helicopter. I tried to build one when I was a kid.
Always wanted to ride in one once.
They're not as dangerous as they seem, but
hey, Machinist knows. You know that Smoky Mountain helicopter rides up there. I
Yeah.
don't even know if it's still there. Is it still there? I don't know.
Yeah, Gatlinburg has one. Yeah.
So went on that thing with a couple of friends when we were in high school. It took us up on took us way up over the mountains, right? And it was an act. You know how they always act shit up in damn Sevierville. It's all everything's a damn show or a
show.
play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And dropped that shit straight down like we were gonna die, like we were gonna crash. First time ever in a helicopter. I swear to God, I don't know how I come out of there without diarrhea dripping down my leg. Like, it was that bad.
Well, you didn't say you didn't, so
I was crying. I was bawling my eyes. I was like, I have never, and I will never go back on a helicopter again after that. They worked me for life. Thank you to that place.
that kind of sucks because helicopters aren't that unsafe. But
Well, it's the pilots. They're a different breed than airplane.
airline, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They think that they're a little aggressive. They think they can do anything.
They think they can.
It's cloudy. I'm in a helicopter. I can do it.
No, never again.
Hey, let's just all walk.
Yeah, let's just all walk. We'll be safer like jaywalking and shit. You know,
Yeah,
we
thankfully
can
I've
walk
got
across
two.
the interstate and survive more than we could. In
I've got two getaway sticks and they work really well. So
that's right. Yeah, no.
I've been putting a lot of miles on my getaway sticks here lately. So
Hey, but you know, it's good. It's good exercise, but damn it, wears your shit off. That's why, like, I go, like, when I go to Sevierville, and I've not been in like 3 years or 2 years up there walking around in Pigeon Forge and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's brutal, especially if it's hot.
Tom said, I love helicopters. More safer than a fixed wing plane.
to some extent they are. It depends on the pilot though. But
Yeah, it depends on the pilot. Exactly.
But every helicopter crash you see, it's always the same story. After they investigate, they're like, "Well, it was way too cloudy, and he should have never even taken off." You know.
No, actually, most helicopter crashes usually involve hitting something. The rotor hits something that they shouldn't have hit, or the tail rotor. Tail rotor is the one that kills them all. That doesn't kill people usually. That causes the most crashes. Tail rotor hits something, you're done.
You're going to survive way, like, your probability of survival is so much greater than something hitting a freaking helicopter spinny thing.
I don't know that's actually true. Most helicopter crashes actually happen at lower altitudes, and most people survive.
Most
because your
people.
vertical speed is not as high. They're usually coming down at a low rate, and they happen at lower altitude, and some do happen higher, but plane crashes are usually mostly deadly because you're coming down way too fast and you're not going to survive.
You're coming down. You're gonna die from the drop in altitude before you're gonna hit the freaking.
Well, I mean, you can fall from 3,000 feet. That won't kill you. It's the sudden stop at the bottom that does.
Oxygen.
And generally, and so the slower that fall is, the more likely you're going to be to survive it.
Yeah. Well, Tom said you can rotate a helicopter and land safely. Airplanes go down and you are dead.
Yeah, mostly. I mean, most airplane crashes are deadly. Not most. I want to say most because I don't know the actual statistics. But
yeah, we'd have to look that up.
Helicopter crashes are not as deadly generally as plane crashes.
Yeah,
helicopter crashes are less deadly because they're usually not at a high altitude. They're usually from a low altitude.
It just depends on, like you said, the pilot.
You hit the power lines, or the tail rotor hits something and it's down, and it's nothing fun. I'm sure. I don't want to be in one, but
fly into it.
Or they get screwed up with the low cloud coverage, and they think they're going.
Well, that does happen. That's actually quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it does. And they think they're higher than they are, and
they hit a mountain.
Well, that's the thing is helicopters have a limited altitude. And you can, if you're in mountain areas, just because you're above a 13,000 foot mountain doesn't mean you can fly any higher. So
Right.
in a helicopter, in a plane, you can just go up over it, but in a helicopter, you can't. They can't just keep flying up to an infinite height. They have a
Right.
limit to how high they can fly because of air, density.
Right.
And so just because something below you is higher than it's above sea level doesn't mean you're much above that. And cloud cover can change that, and all of a sudden there's ground is
I like
close to you.
Joanne's comment, Brenda.
Who's?
Which one?
I crashed.
I mean, I really don't trust any of them unless I'm doing it. If I'm flying it, I'm okay with it.
I love you, Joanne.
If I'm driving it, I'm okay with it. I've got like a 1.5 million some miles of no accidents, so my driving is good.
That's me. I've never had an accident on my record, but I'm that person. If I'm in the passenger seat, I am holding on to the oh shit bar. I am putting on the brakes. I am that person. I am.
Yeah, see, I'm rarely ever in the passenger seat. I'm always driving.
I can't stand to be in a passenger seat with anybody. If it's somebody that I've rode with 1,000,000 times, it's okay.
Now those people, I wish I could just flip the camera.
Like if I'm just
I think
getting in
they're
your car
riding
for the
Dumb and
first
Dumber
time and
style
you
right
start
there.
taking off like bad out of Hades or some shit, it feels weird when you're in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I mean, I have, but it depends on who it's with. I mean, I've got a friend who I rode with. His car is freaking wicked fast, but he's a good driver. I don't have any trust
My
issues.
car, like I have the Saab turbo, and it literally kicks in a turbo, and it flies, right? People can't
So
ride
it almost as fast as my ambulance.
But they get in the freaking ha ha. It's like, they get in the passenger seat, they're like, no. But I'm the same way if I ride in that passenger seat and somebody's driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would rather.
I don't ride in the passenger seat. I'm almost always driving. I've been driving since I was 15 years old. My dad, once I started driving, my dad even let me drive. He never drove anymore. I never even rode with him. My sister and my brother rode with him back when he started getting Alzheimer's. And like, man, Dad drives terrible. And now I'm like, really? But I never rode with him. I always drove. I just was always.
Right.
From the time I was 15, I didn't ride with my dad driving. I just always drove. My dad trusted me driving, and so I just always drove.
Well, I have no problem at all. And when I'm in the passenger seat of somebody else's car and they're driving like a fucking maniac, to say, hey, I want to get wherever we're going alive, dumb fuck.
Oh yeah, I would too. Yeah.
But it's even worse when you're riding with somebody in the passenger seat and they're driving like a freaking grandma at like 2 miles per hour in rush hour. Like,
well,
when you
actually, I find that more scary
because get you killed just as fast as going
too slow is worse.
Exactly. Yeah. If you don't have the balls to get out there and get on it, then you're more likely going to be the one who's going to get in trouble.
Yeah,
get hit.
Exactly.
Like you got my wife sometimes.
They drive like 5 miles an hour in the freaking fast lane. Like,
well,
what?
she's like, I can't pull over. I can't get over that lane. I'm like, you just get over. They're not letting me in. I'm like, you just they're gonna let you in. You just get in. Well, they're not letting me in. I'm like, it's because you're not actually getting into the lane.
Or they stop they stop in the middle of the interstate, right?
Yeah, she would.
That is the worst.
She won't when I'm with her because I'm like, no, you don't stop. You just get over. Like I drive. Oh God, I was driving the ambulance with the travel trailer through Atlanta, and she's like, "How are we gonna get through there?" I'm like, "I don't have a problem going through Atlanta. I don't have a problem at all."
Atlanta's crazy traffic.
I can drive through Atlanta all day long.
That
doesn't bother me one bit.
Atlanta and Chicago.
I can drive through any of them. I don't have a problem because I just I pull in where I need to pull in, but I anticipate where I'm going. I know that I need to be in the left lane way before I need to be there. And so I'm already getting over and, and when there's an opening, I start going and, I get over it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't ever have a problem. But I also don't give a damn what you think about what I'm doing when I'm driving because I'm getting over it. I
The
drive a
worst
big
thing
enough
in the
vehicle
world
that
is when somebody is
you're
in the
not gonna
passenger seat.
you're not gonna wreck into me, you know. So
When the
'cause
person's
if
in
you
the
do,
passenger
I'm
seat,
gonna
they're
keep
telling
on
you
going.
how to do this. Oh my God, you want to just throw them out the car. Like my husband has been in the passenger
Oh,
seat.
yeah. Well,
You drive too slow. You drive too fast. You did this. You
I
did that. You need to do this. But I'm like,
yeah.
motherfucker, get out. I'm gonna pull
No
over
one
beside
does that when I'm driving, but
Here's the park. There's some swings. Here's a water. Have a good day. Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done.
I don't have that issue. I mean, I'm
I
a good
could be-
driver, but
I could be all nervous and shit. Hell with that. That's craziness.
Big Dom all said, pull a Dale Earnhardt and put him in the wall.
yeah, I'm not a defensive driver. I'm an offensive driver.
Mhm.
I drive aggressively. But you have to. You drive a big truck, you have to drive aggressively because
You got to
if
go with
you're
the
a wimp, you'll
traffic.
never go anywhere, you know? But the thing is, when you drive a big truck, people will move out of the way. They don't want to. They will.
Yeah.
You know,
Because they respect the big truck. I mean, and it's inevitable.
Well,
yeah,
do.
if they don't, I mean,
go
if they
with the
don't, I'm
flow.
just going to run them over. You know, it's like, I'm going to run them over. I'm
Right.
going to move over.
They know that
Anyway.
they know that if they collide with you, it's going to be them that's going to be the goner.
Bad for them, not me. You know, it's like,
Right.
I don't even have to stop. Oops, that was a speed bump. Oops.
I'll tell you what, when a
Sorry.
trucker gets up on my ass going real fast, he's in a damn hurry. I'm getting the hell out the way. That's all
Yeah,
I'm doing.
unfortunately though, we got
Some of them.
used to be the old days, the truck drivers were the good drivers. They were always the good drivers. You know, you could trust that a truck driver was a good driver. Nowadays, if they've got a turban on their head, you better watch out.
Well,
I'm just saying, I hate to say it that way, but man, I see them all the time that they don't give a damn. And they're not even good drivers, you know. It's like, like
How about when you see these motherfuckers? These motherfuckers doing YouTube live, and they're going down the freeway, and they got the camera on the freeway, and they're reading the chat.
Oh,
yes. Well, I mean, there are some who can. Like, I mean, we got a truck driver that we know. Well, no,
Exactly.
but the thing is though, I drive a lot, so if you're a good driver, you can pay attention to the road and read chat, watch videos, do whatever, and you're fine.
Well,
listen, I'll put it this way: I'm all willing to die in a traffic accident. You know, hey, some mistake happened, boom, you're dead, whatever. But if I die because somebody's fucking reading a YouTube chat, I'll be pissed off.
Yeah, I get you.
They got to read
you,
some
but
chat from Big Dick 77 or something.
Right, exactly.
Well,
like I'm not about to die because Brenda says, "Hey, yo, I'm going live."
I know, but that's because they're bad drivers anyway. But they would have killed you anyway. They would have killed you some other way anyway. Like OTR Survival, he's one who drives, and he can run it because his first priority is driving. YouTube and all that is second priority, and you can do that. I do it all the time.
You listen,
but
you
listen, and you can glance over, especially if it's. I mean, like my phone is here while I'm driving, and it's in my field of view. You know, I can still see my phone while I'm driving, and if I look over, I can still see the road. But and OTR does the same thing. But he's got the mental capacity to do both things at one time. But the problem is that most people don't. And,
so my husband drives for FedEx, right? So he doesn't ever text. I never hear from him throughout the day unless he texts, and he's doing the voice text thing, right?
Yeah.
If I'm texting him, he's reading the text, but he's doing that while he's driving. Well, he was. And then now they've got a camera on him. He can't even do that.
They do.
He has to be stopped. He has to
Amazon
be
did the same thing. You can't
it's
do
all
any
up
of it.
in his grill. So, you know, and that's it. It's fine with me because I'm not that person. Like I don't you know, I don't care. Do your job, do your thing, whatever. But if something was to happen, I want to know, you know, if I say something and I don't get an answer back for 5 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Guys,
Unfortunately, but everybody has to be brought down to the lowest common denominator. You know, all the idiots, we all have to be judged by the lowest, dumbest idiot. And unfortunately, I think they're the majority. So we're all screwed. Smart people who can do
you don't wanna
multitask are screwed.
You don't want to trust excuse me for putting it that way, because I don't know how else to put it, but the drivers, instead of saying their word, is out of Mexico, because they're not required to have the license and the training
No, they're not.
that
They're
we
not.
do here.
But
And they
they're
come
allowed
over
to drive
here
here,
for
though.
deliveries or pickups, and they drive
Yep.
however they want. They do whatever they want. They get away with it.
Yep,
But
because they're
are all
allowed
about
to,
race.
because they're, you know, the same goes for if you go to, if I drove to Canada, except that we have the same laws, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not even allowed in Canada anymore, but but you know, if we go to Canada, we have to abide by their laws up to the point where our laws matter. But our laws are more strict in some ways than theirs are. But Mexico, they're not. When they come here, you know, they're allowed to do whatever they want.
And they
because
should have to
they're
have training here if they're going to drive here, in my opinion.
well, I mean, there's a mix on that. I'm not saying they should have to have the exact same thing, because if you're in Mexico, it's almost impossible to get those same things. They just don't have those same standards. So,
But what I'm saying
you
is
know,
they should have somebody from here that can set up some kind of class or whatever to teach them the laws of
sure,
for
but
us.
you can't require them to do it, though. And maybe we should. I don't know if that's a, you know,
To
we
me,
really
if they're
should.
going to come here to drive, they should have to abide
They
by
should be able to have
laws, in my opinion.
basic provisions. I know, I understand that, and I get that, but think of it as someone who's coming into your country to drive, and that's really hard to do, and it makes it really difficult. And yeah, I mean, I get it. I get the point, but it's also, there should be some requirements above just the, you can drive there, you can drive here, but like basic requirements, like, do you know actually how to drive a vehicle?
Well, not only
Kind of
that,
things.
a lot of them don't even speak English, so they can't even
They
read
don't.
street
No,
signs.
they can't. They can't, and that's
So
not a requirement.
they should have to know how to read our street signs to know where, what
I kind of agree,
what the
except
law.
that I've been to Germany. I couldn't read their damn street signs, but I could still figure my way around because they have common sense. And I was able to drive in Germany with no problem. But and I was allowed to drive there because I have an American driver's license. Now, when I had to go to Poland, I had to get a Polish driver's license, but that amounted to just getting a piece of paper. But I couldn't read Polish. Yeah, just run the red light, nigga. Just why not? God, it's
Guys, I am going to shut this down in about 7 minutes. So.
well, it's a good thing because I think I just ruined your stream. Anyway,
No, you did.
God, anyway. I hate New York. Anyway, if I didn't mention that earlier.
Wait, I just got back. What did he say?
I said something I shouldn't have said. Some dumbass just freaking rode his motorcycle and just decided to just run through a red light because, why not? You're on a motorcycle and you're an ethnic group that doesn't get judged here, and they won't mess with you, and why not just run through a red light?
It's crazy.
Being in New York has you on edge, don't it, Machinist?
It does a lot. It's a lot. It's not safe here.
Can you
It's not safe here. I'm just telling you, it's not safe here. I've been here numerous times, and I wouldn't come here. You've got to be watching yourself, watching everywhere all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I was just walking through,
I have
downtown,
never desire to go
and
there.
it's hard. I don't have, I'm not in Tennessee anymore. I'm not in Kansas anymore. You
You
don't
ain't in
have all your
Tennessee no more.
things, and
Sorry, I just got my.
you gotta watch your back everywhere you go, because these people don't have your back. That's the thing. Nobody's, if they were robbing a store, no one would say a damn thing. They're just like, it's just daily occurrence here. In Tennessee, they're like, screw that bastard, we're killing you, and
Yep.
someone's robbing the store. Here, they would just like say nothing, and like you just go up to the store's being robbed. Oh, I didn't know that.
Have you seen
Wow.
those?
And there's nothing I can do about it.
Have you seen those videos in New York where they set this up, like a camera across the street or whatever, and they'll have like a little kid walking by himself on the side of New York Street,
Yeah.
and somebody runs up and like kidnaps him and takes him down the alley.
Yep.
And people just walk by and see it, and they look at it,
Yep.
and then they just go back and start looking at their phones and keep walking.
Yep. Exactly. And that's exactly what it is.
They do nothing.
And that's why you don't have any backup here. It's like nobody's gonna have your back. No one's gonna say, "Hey, the store's getting robbed."
I would never
You're
want to live in a
gonna
place like
walk
that.
up and find out yourself. Like,
You need to live
that's-
in a small country county. So you know what I'm talking about, machinist.
I mean, you don't have to though. I mean, like in other parts of the country, I've been in Texas.
Communities.
I guarantee you, if you're even in Houston, you're in a store and someone's robbing it, you're gonna know, because there's gunshots going out, and that person's already dead, and you're like, yes, But in New York, not a chance in hell.
That's crazy.
It's not even close, because
No
they're
way.
so screwed up here and so subservient.
And TJ, I did see you. Hey, dear. Welcome in.
Bad.
Now,
Sorry,
Linda said
it's bad.
Linda said I had 2 robberies in hospitals today. Got another hospital that is on lockdown now.
Yeah.
In hospitals. What?
Hey,
The
Duggar.
world is going to hell in a handbasket.
Got about 3 minutes, and I'm shutting her down.
I'm
I've
gonna
been here
learn
about
how to
2.5
weave so I can make
that's
my own
cool.
handbasket.
What the hell you shutting down in 3 minutes for, lady?
Hi, Winders.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
2:30
Mr.
in the morning.
Duggar, good to see you.
Machinists.
You
LW
got a
Bub.
full panel. You can't
Hey,
shut it
what's up,
down
Mr.
for
Duggar?
1 minute.
Oh,
You
man.
got LW even up here. I mean, come on. You better suck
I
and
know.
cry.
What?
Well, metaphorically, but
Surely you jest. But yeah, I just come by to say hi.
Hi, baby.
We lost Machinist.
Machinist left. Where'd he go?
Well, he cut out his phone. He cut out earlier for a couple seconds. He'll probably be back.
Aw. Well, it was so nice having him
Well,
up here. It's been a blast.
You have a good ball game with the Bubs. It sounded like it was that rootin' tootin' game.
Oh yeah, it was a good time. It was good to finally meet that guy, and super sweet people. They really are.
Yeah, I knew he'd be the same in person. You know what I mean?
He's even cooler in person, and his wife is just a sweetheart person.
Genuine couple. TF and his wife are genuine.
Yeah.
They're cool. They're cool.
And they won extra points for me because I brought my son, and they were all about my son having a good time, and
Oh yeah.
they didn't treat him like a little kid. He's 16, and he really loved him too. He really had a blast with him.
Your son could beat up TF if he wanted to.
Probably could beat my ass too.
A little wrestler, huh?
Yeah.
He is.
Better not let him know that, though.
I had a nephew when he wrestled. You didn't want to jack with him either, dude. He was 16. He was a bull. When he turned 18, he was a big bull.
Yeah, I think my son, between the time the game started and by the time we went to bed, he probably ate about 7,000 calories of food.
Oh wow!
Does that
He's
not
expensive,
surprise me
maybe.
any by his eating habits?
I can look at a piece of pie and gain weight.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I don't
What,
know.
did
I had
he
Chinese
have-
food tonight.
Did he have a bunch of hot dogs at the stadium? What's going on here?
Well, when he first got there, he was like, I got to have a ballpark pretzel. And I was like, all right, let's go find a place.
How much
And
was that? $10.99.
$18, Wendy.
Fuck you!
But they're big
Are you
pretzels
serious?
I mean, they're big ass pretzels, but I mean, $18. Come on. Now.
Pretzel.
with a little bread and cheese, huh?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, I tell you what,
I
still
mean, it's a one
day in the
for life
ballpark
thing.
Window.
cheaper than a day at Disney World. I guarantee you
But
that.
$18 for one pretzel, and he ate how many meals?
Oh, shit. He had pretzel, some sort of hot dog sandwich fools bought
How much
us.
was that?
You don't even keep track. You just you don't want it to ruin your fun. You just order the shit.
It was probably like $400 to feed the kids.
That's kind of like me saying when Billy was here, he's like, damn, I'm glad I don't have to feed that kid 24/7,
Dang.
365, because here's an endless pit.
Yeah. I got a couple nephews like that, man, but it's cool. I was the same way when I was young. Eat all day, never gain a
Prices
pound.
was cheaper. Prices was cheaper when he was young, Duggar.
Well, that's true. But
They
you
went
know,
$18.99 for no damn pretzel.
yeah, a buck was worth at least 90 cents back in still.
See, me and Mr. Duggar, we remember the dome dogs, $1.
Yeah, $1.
The dollar
Exactly.
dogs and the freaking $2
They'd have
draft
three.
beers.
They'd have three for Thursday sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I used to love to go to the Astrodome, and then I only went to that new field once.
I went to the Astrodome once.
Yeah, I have. You know, I won a calf at Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. Me and Dennis Ebner. We wrestled her out. We was in for school FFA, and
Did you-
I won a senior judging contest for animals for the deal. So I still got a plaque up on the West Columbia FFA wall picket
That's cool.
that I won in Houston. So that was, and I beat out over 100 kids. So that was pretty cool. But I was raised on a farm, you know. I know what a good animal looks like, what a superior animal looks over to a less superior animal. You know, it's not too hard to judge. But you know, it was fun time growing up. When I was growing up.
Yeah.
You know.
Did y'all hear it?
They make it more work instead of fun.
Yeah, I was kind of rebellious, though. You know, me and a couple of teachers and one of the vice principals didn't get along really well. And I could have gave a fuck, and that's what they hated because I could give a fuck. Who the fuck are you? No, you ain't gonna hit nobody. Who you think you fixing to hit? You ain't gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Tell me you're gonna paddle me. I said, you try to paddle me, I'll make you part woodpecker. You better be part termite because you can eat that fucking board. My daddy came up there and he goes,
Yeah, it is, SO.
He goes, what do you want to whip my kid for? And dude, I'll tell you what, I'm scared to death. I was scared to death of my daddy. Because I wouldn't do nothing against him. He'd just get to beat me if he wanted to beat me, you know. And but he took up for me. He goes, no, I don't reckon you'll be hitting. He looked at me and go, Doug, did you do it? And I go, no, sir. I said, he didn't do it. And he said, you expect us to believe that? I said, my daddy said, my boy just told me he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He don't lie to me. And
Right.
he told the big truth right there. You lied to I don't think I've ever told my old man a lie. You know, I've told him stories, but I ain't never told him no lie. You know?
A story is a semi-lie.
No, not really. Not really. It's just you
You
find a
just-
different way to tell it where it don't look like you're guilty.
It was
You
an
just-
embellished story.
There you go, there you go.
stretch the truth just a tad, just a wee bit.
I I remember the day I quit school. I was quit in 11th grade. I got my GID though. Went and did a little college. But the day I quit school, it was over a pack of cigarettes. My friend called me in his office. He said, "I noticed you had a pack of cigarettes in your pocket." I go, "Yeah, what about it?" And he reached in there to grab them. I slapped his hand down. I said, "You want a cigarette? Ask for one." He said, "No, you're not gonna." He said, "You give them here. I'm gonna confiscate them." I said, "No, you're not. These are mine." And he started. I said, "Well, if you're gonna confiscate my cigarettes, you go over there right now and confiscate every can of Skull, including the teachers, out of their back pockets." He didn't have a fight with that. And the old man, he called the old man. He said, he wanted to give me another licking. You ain't whipping me. You'll never get to whip. You try to whip me, I'll beat you up. I flat told him I'd whip his ass if he thought he was gonna hit me with that board. And guess what? I could have whipped his ass. And my old man come up here and he goes, here, he goes, "Are you happy?" And I go, "No, sir." I said, "It's pretty boring. They keep teaching me shit I already know." And he said, "Well, let's just get out of here and we'll go to work." That sounds good to me.
That's true.
I went and crawled on a shrimp boat, didn't look back.
That's true. I got a choice once in junior high of getting 3 SWATs or getting detention for a week, and I said I'll take the detention for the week. They said, "You gonna take detention instead of 3 SWATs? Why?" And I said, "Because fuck you. That's why." So I ended up getting 3 weeks in detention.
Can I just say one thing real quick to LW, just because it's on my mind right now before I forget? And I'll shut up. Go Vols.
What does that mean?
You do know that we won the national championship in baseball, right? And
I didn't watch it, so it didn't happen.
Well, and we had a parade today, and it was a big deal.
I got to admit, it was a good series. Congratulations to the Vols.
It was against Texas A&M, bish. So, but okay.
If y'all hadn't cheated, y'all wouldn't have won.
Shut up, Duggar. You're supposed to be on my side, boo.
Hey, you beat his favorite team, not mine.
Fuck you.
No, you're my boo. No,
you wait till next year.
I just had to go. I had to go.
Like the Sandlot. Wait until next year. We'll be back.
Fine. Whatever.
That was a good series, dude. You know, just a couple unfortunate plays decided that whole fucking game.
I know. I didn't watch the game, but I got the updates constantly on my phone.
I watched every minute of every one of them.
But I did get to watch a couple of streamers that were downtown. Downtown was packed ass.
Good for them, man. That Tennessee ain't got much to be hollering about, you know.
Hey,
y'all are my least favorite people now. Bye. No,
what kind of vandalism did y'all commit and throw in the river?
I mean, I didn't throw nothing in the river. There wasn't a goalpost. They probably threw some bats or something. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow on the news.
They crazy, Mr. Duggar. A couple years ago, they beat Alabama for the first time in football in like 17 years, and they took the goalpost and threw them in the river.
From their own college?
It wasn't the first time though.
From their own stadium, it cost them $55,000.
Well, they about the digits, ain't they?
Hey, wait a minute though. You better look at this. Okay, so they threw the goalpost in the river, right? Cost all kinds of money, right? Guess what? The freaking fans does a GoFundMe and replaces that goalpost within minutes. That's how badass us volunteers are. So, bite me. Ask TF. You know we're fools. How badass the Tennessee volunteers are. We volunteer. We just don't say we're volunteers.
You know, it's okay. You know, I have lots of admiration for Tennessee. That was one of the best college series I ever watched. So no matter what the outcome was, it was sad my team lost, but it was acceptable because it was well played by both teams. You know,
and
there wasn't a bunch of drama.
I love it.
Get up, I'm gonna throw you my fastball. Can you hit that motherfucker? Kind of game, you know.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. You got to watch the stream of let's see.
I watched
Rocky
all
Top.
3 of them.
Watch Rocky Top Insider where the parade was downtown. Rocky
No,
Top
I don't care to watch the scurvy little bastard
Yeah,
celebrate
you do. You know you
at
won't.
all, none a bit
You know
whatsoever.
you won't.
You know, they can go and kiss my big fat ass.
I
for
wish
all
I
I
was
can do
downtown.
parade.
So,
Their gay
Yeah.
pride parade.
Yeah, you can tell them congratulations, but you're not going to celebrate with them.
Oh no!
aw,
And
man,
like I said,
took you
wait
out
till
for a
next
beer.
year.
I will dress you in orange and take you out for a beer, Doug.
You had to give me some nookie to make me wear one.
I'll give you some cherries.
Well, maybe then. I don't know.
Maybe. All right, I'm done. I had to throw that in there. Love y'all.
Love you too, sweetie. But the other night you popped on all live and stuff with your little hat. You look cute as hell, man. You know, and Brenda was flashing us and letting her know she was a real person, not an AI robot. Y'all live behind them icons like y'all behind secret squirrels or something.
When did I
didn't know.
miss this Brenda flashing people? What?
Brenda showed her boobies.
No, Brenda didn't show her boobies.
That's a lot of bourbon and Pepsi, wasn't it, Brenda?
She gets a new pole, she just gets all excited. You know how it is.
It was a bourbon kind of night, y'all. I mean, you know.
What can I say? Jan got me drunk.
No.
They were fucked up.
Bad experience, a bad influence.
I love that Jan to death. She's so sweet.
I do too.
He's
She's
just a
precious.
sweetheart. God dang it.
We had a great time all weekend long.
She's our sister, and she wore me
There's
out.
Joanne and Linda. There's SO. Who the hell else here?
There's
We
all
got
kinds
4
of-
minutes, guys.
Oh, now she's at 4 minutes. It was 3 minutes. Now 4
What are
minutes.
you on medicine or what?
What time?
I just got to go to bed.
What time are you?
Why you got to go to work tomorrow?
I do have things I got to do tomorrow. Yes.
She's been having things
Oh.
to do for 4 days.
She's going back to the casino tomorrow.
Man, I'm telling
Well, I
you.
might.
She
need to
won
go
it.
hit
She
a-
won
I
a
need to go hit a
grand,
lick
and
at the casino.
No, she won a grand. She gonna go back and blow that shit instead of buying shit.
You gonna blow? Well, what are you blowing there?
You ain't going to the
Actually, I
casino,
got 1,500, but I didn't come out.
lady.
Damn, 1,500.
Yeah,
What'd you go in there with?
120.
Wow.
Go, girl.
Yeah, she's a boss.
I'm out with 1,120.
She'll go live. She'll go live tomorrow night and be like, "Well, I'm broke."
You played penny machines or dollar machine?
Mostly, well, I did play some dollar machines, but I didn't have any luck on any of the dollar machines. My luck was all on the penny machines.
I never have luck. You know, though, I hit one.
I had one machine that paid me $800.
You win $1,000 off a penny?
It's a penny machine, but I was betting $2.
Yeah. I was betting $25 a lick one night. I done hit probably about $40,000, and I left the house in an hour and a half. I'd won up to around 40 grand, and then I started bigwigging in it. And I said, I better get some of this home. I got home with a little over $23,000.
Shut up, Pesto.
Hey, but I left with 300, so I can't bitch. Came home. No lady, you know,
If
because
you
she
come out of there
wanted me to go.
thing,
I
you've
told
done
her, I said, I'm going to run to the casino. I'll be back pretty soon.
No.
And it's
Bring
about
the
9
ones
o'clock,
on.
and she give me that shit. It's
Good.
9 o'clock. I said, I didn't ask your permission. I'm just letting you know I'm going. She said, okay, bye now. I'll see you when you get back. I gave her a smooch and I left. About an hour and a half later, I pulled back up in the driveway. I'm telling you, it went down that quick. And
It can.
I walked in, she started laying down to bed. Hell, I almost had to bury her then. I threw $22,000, over $222,000 on her. And she about freaked out. She knew I didn't have no $22,000 when I left. And then the next night, I went back and won 14.
Well, you done good. You had a good time.
I paid off my motorcycle and my boat.
I did get gutsy today. It's the first time I've ever played $6 a spin, and I did try a $2 machine for $6 a spin, and I hit like $30. It's like, really? This damn machine, every time I'm in there, that same damn machine pays out jackpots every time I'm in there.
Well, one of
And
these
I
times
couldn't
you
get
keep
shit.
playing it, one of these times it's going to crank one out for you. That's all I play is dollar machines or $5 machines or
This is a
$10.
bunch of bullshit.
I don't know how many dollar machines I played today.
I take $300 with me. You know, it's either going to be a short session or I'm going to have some fun. You know,
Yeah.
I win a lot of money. You know, I'm one of the few people you probably know personally that's ahead on slots. Because when I get my ass stomped, it takes a while for me to go back. You know what I mean? I ain't been in 2 years.
The only thing I've ever won was I won a 30-man Texas Hold'em tournament in Coshada in Louisiana. That's about the only thing I've ever won.
I play a little Texas Hold'em. I won a couple of them.
Well, my biggest win was an ATV, a deer stand in it.
What'd you do with the ATV?
I still got it.
Really?
We know
What
what
is
she
it?
did at the casino, though. Here's the thing: she really didn't play games.
What are you
She
going to
was
do? Do
burning
you
up,
use
and
it?
she got naked.
Oh yeah.
She walked in the casino naked, and they just handed her $1,000. Sent her back up.
Oh, she was
Don't
working
think
then. Huh?
so.
She was working.
She was working.
I'm gonna head off. I'm head off to Napland. Y'all have a good night.
Yep. We are shutting it down.
I told you it was a short one for me. LW, good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, man.
Good to see you, Doug.
Chat, by God, it was good to see you people too.
I love you, Doug.
I love you too, baby. May God's blessings be heaped upon all of you. Bye bye.
Bye, Doug. Love you.
Thank you for being here.
And guys, yes, I am shutting it down, even though LW finally decided to grace his appearance. I love you, LW.
Shut up.
Jody
is
just
my
came in and
time.
said hello.
Hi, Jody. Jody's always coming in right at the last
My
minute.
sexy alien Duggar. I missed you.
I appreciate y'all being here. There's still 7 people in here. Love you guys.
I love you, sis.
Love you too. And we will catch y'all on the next one, which will probably be Friday night before I do it again. But we'll be around. Maybe we'll go live before then.
No, I got stuff to do. I've got to be in a stream. I got to go in that workshop tomorrow, and I've got all kinds of things going on. So I probably won't be live.
All right, then. Well, if not,
Maybe.
we'll see y'all on Friday for sure. So love you guys. Thank you all for being here, and we will catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Love you. Love you all in the chat. Y'all are amazing.